scrolling down. Right, stop broadcast. The Hangout is now on air live. So hopefully, fingers crossed, the I'd like to say the headbangers ball. It was a bit of headbanging. As otherwise, the Bikers Left Bollock, or what was originally called the Bikers Ball. Welcome everybody. We managed to go live eventually.
Wiggy, Aaron's not going to see if us live.
Yeah, this will be interesting.
You say the Bikers Ball, but I'm pretty sure the T-shirt says it.
That should be live on my channel.
Let's have a look in. What's that?
Why I ride a motorbike?
Yeah.
Because football, cricket, and tennis only require one ball.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure the evidence is there. It should be the Bikers Balls.
Balls, the Bikers Balls. Yeah, okay, fair enough. We'll enhance the title with an extra signature on the end next time, shall we? That's if we manage to go live ever again.
The Bikers Twin Set.
Would you then be classed as being racist against the ladies?
Wiggy, it's live.
That's live, mate. We've now gone up to 475,000 viewers. Look.
I think the lady bikers have honorary balls.
Yeah, it's absolutely. I'll tell you what a fantastic experience to be live again, strewn across the globe, chaps.
Welcome to
Arsenal. A fantastic to see you anyway. We've just been having a gas for the last hour. Because we're all become too shy to go live. Well, that's a lot of old comments because it's just the fact that Weggy couldn't set up what was actually described as an easy setup through live streaming, which turned out to be a lot of old shite, a lot of old cobblers. So we're now using the old original Hangouts, but with only half the facilities that we used to have, I believe.
No,
we've got chat. We've got chat,
but we haven't got a Q&A, have we?
No.
Well, that's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll tell you what, I don't know if you're, I couldn't mess about. I just want to sort of chat and have a good crack there with you chaps anyway. But I don't know if your boy Andy can sort of share this on Facebook or whatever, and God knows what, promote it on Google, do what he needs to do with it. Yeah. See if we can get a few
share
more.
This?
Do what you can.
Yeah. Anywhere.
Anywhere, mate.
He's gonna, anywhere.
Local council,
you know. The local council, when he says anything. Please.
There's Al Qaeda on YouTube. This link, you'll get millions.
No, we don't want ISIS, mate.
No, you get loads of viewers for the police investigate.
You what? Oh, right.
Yeah. Oh, Christ, well, I'll tell you, viewing has gone up, mate. We're clicking up. We've got 7 viewers already. Well, good evening, folks, whoever you may be. We're going down to 6 again. Someone's pissed off already.
I think 5 of them are us checking if it's live or not.
Yeah.
Anyway, it is great to see all you chaps. We have Richard, Mr. Calm Biker. We have Rodney, RMK. We have Mr. Skeggy Cruiser. And we also have a very good Suffolk friend, Mr. Suffolk Andy. It's good to see you chaps.
Good to see you after all this time.
Oh, you know, mate. It's been a while, hasn't it?
It does.
It most certainly has. And as you probably gather, as we all know, the weather's been absolutely shit. I mean, I have been riding the ZX12, as you probably know. I've decided that with all this salt and shite on the road and that, I've put it back in the shed, and I'm not proposing to ride it again until the roads are nice and dry and clear again, to be honest with you. That's the only bike I've got at the moment, with the proposal planned to my dear wife that I'm going to either sort out a small car for these winter months, or I'm going to go and get another 600 or 750, hopefully.
Pretty much doing what I'm doing, I think. There, Wiggy, I've been out twice since in December and January, and it's just been ice or salt or just generally nasty. I made the mistake of cleaning it, and then I didn't want to get it dirty again. But the roads here are white at the minute with the salt.
Oh, yeah, terrible, mate. Absolutely terrible. I know I've never known actually as much salt to be put down. And the fact that I had to use my bike for work a couple of weeks back. I was on nights last week. That wasn't funny because that was pretty chilly. But the week before that, the bike over a period of 5 days looked as if I hadn't cleaned it for about 6 months. And you know what? It's too cold. It's too cold to do anything. I mean, I bought that the stuff that I show you chaps, which is just that dirty bike stuff, whatever it is, from Poundwell for £1, which is the same sort of stuff as Muck Off, which costs about a tenner, and it does exactly the same job. Spray it all over, mate. Wash it down. Quickly give it a dry down and put it in the shed. Yeah. And that does
good stuff, actually, Wiggy.
It is, mate.
I got that other one that I sent you a link to that you can get. It's about 15 quid for 5 litres.
Yeah.
And you dilute it 50 times. So you get 250 litres of the stuff for about 15 quid delivered. It's pretty good stuff. But like the muck off and the dirty bike, that dirty bike particularly, when we were doing the TDM, Tosh had used it on some stuff, and it lifted the powder coat. So you got to make sure you rinse that stuff off.
I would say don't leave it on.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I've got video evidence. Who's that one?
Excuse me a second. What was you said a video call from Larry Sheepshag and Davis?
Oh.
Yeah, no. Sorry, so you carry on, mate. I've just.
I'll just say, you know this muck off stuff you're on about, and the property. I've got the evidence. He's ringing Andy now.
He is.
Sorry, Roddy, mate. This is the UK, mate. Hold on, unlock your device.
Go away. He's persistent.
He's all over the place, isn't he?
Can't stop him. Stop it, Aaron.
Marty's joining.
We've got the old New Zealand.
The old champ from New Zealand. There's a logo for you, Rodney. Oh, Marty Glover. Hello, Marty. How are
He's
you?
yet to find his camera. that muck off stuff. Anyway, I've got video evidence of a guy in Alfords, one of the sales reps in Alfords, saying that the stuff for the push bikes is exactly the same as the stuff for the motorbikes. Yet the motorbikes is £5 dearer.
Yeah, really?
Bloody hell.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, that's a lad was saying to me. You know that obviously the dirty bike, or I can't remember exactly what it's called there. The stuff we got from Poundland, and my wife picked up a bit. I used it before anyway, but I asked her to get me some, and she come back with a sort of couple of 3 bottles, £3 worth, which is a litre bottle of the stuff. And my mate was saying, and actually that was Mad Max was saying as well. He uses it on his mountain bikes, his and Tiff's. And he said he's never used anything better than that for the money, which is exactly the same for your motorcycle, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's no lesser strength. It's still the same principle. It's still the various metals and the degreasing that you need. I found it brilliant, mate. Just a decent spray all over. I think the idea of a bigger spray can and what Richard's got, obviously the bigger stuff, dilute it down and just use it like a weed killer sprayer. It's fantastic.
But Weggy, Richard knows all about Poundland because he got his marital aid there, didn't he, for £1? There you got his marital aid, that little thing. They do them for £1.
Use batteries with them, they don't last long.
I'll tell you what, mate, I never forget these things.
I remember that.
Yeah. Oh, bloody hell, man.
That's a question.
Yes, mate.
I don't wash my bike, actually. I probably only wash it every 6 months.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, but you say that, mate. You might only wash it every 6 months, but somebody's cleaned it every week. So, I mean, always shine it.
It just never rains here, so there's no excuse. And of course, we never have salting on the roads. I think you were talking about.
Yeah.
Actually, you're talking about salting, because I'm going to have to learn all about it, because I don't know whether you guys know, but I'm actually moving back to Wales with my Welsh wife.
Don't worry about that. There's too much rain in Wales. It washes all the salt away.
I've learned something new today. Don't wash the bike. Don't worry about the salt either.
What does it mean that it never rains? I don't understand.
No.
It doesn't rain. It rains. It rained last night, but it won't rain during the day.
So you get that you get that big yellow thing in the sky?
What happens when it doesn't rain?
I think that's called the moon, isn't it? No, it's the sun. That's right.
I thought when it doesn't rain, that means it's snowing, doesn't it?
Only if you're down south. Up north, where I am, there's no snow, there's no rain. There's always sunshine. We've always got that.
Always sunshine up north? Fucking Scotland.
No.
It's never sunny in bloody Wales. It's never sunny in bloody Wales. I just come back from there just before Christmas.
I'm just thinking, if it's always sunny up north, there's no wonder them Scots don't want to join us.
Wales is going to be a culture shock, isn't it?
A culture shock, man, it's going to kill you. What are you on about?
Yeah, but you got to remember, there's always a flip side to Wales. You got all them sheep.
Look on the bright side.
You got a new girlfriend every night of your life.
I thought actually that was New Zealanders.
No, mate. You come to Wales, you'll be all right.
I know. Let's ask Martin.
Yeah, he know all about that when he old vogue it, wasn't he? Where is he anyway? He's flogged his camera out for the obviously had to repair the guzzy, didn't he? He had to repair the guzzy, so he's flogged all his computer gear and that. I don't know how he's linked up on here.
He's probably got 2 cans and a long piece of string. Fucking long piece of string, but there you go. Like 23,000 fucking miles of it, but there you go.
How long is a piece of string?
New Zealand, mate, back.
Oh shit! I'll tell you, it's good to see the old comical contents come back pretty sharp, isn't it? I'll tell you, just quickly, and Rodney, mate, you say you're. I know you've told me before. Your wife's Welsh, yeah?
Yeah, from Pembrokeshire, I think that is the correct pronunciation.
Right, okay. And you're saying that you're going to be moving to Wales?
Yeah, she's heading over next week. She's going to open bank accounts and get a license back, and she's actually doing some running around the southern east and also western area of Pembrokeshire. She's going to look at areas that we're moving into and getting everything organised.
So how long's yourself and your family lived in Australia?
Well, that's all my family's Dutch.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, I'm first generation in this country. So I've got a majority of my family back at home.
So the rest of the family now are to relax.
Yeah, half get to relax, half of them don't.
Well, this bloke's never at home. He's always out on his bike. I mean, this all us lot, right? We're stuck in mounds of salt and shit, yeah? Right, we can't move because that's -2 and -3, right? Some people sort of laugh in the faces of us because we complain about the temperature. But, I mean, Rodney's got temperatures of what? God knows, 30s plus, yeah? 30s plus, near the 40s. And fantastic scenery. He's enjoying the life. And you're moving to Wales? I must admit.
Just remember, I've been in this country since birth.
Yeah.
And
it's going to be a shock. You're going to die.
This is going to be a nice way of saying, I know no better.
Ignorance is lovely, isn't it?
Bliss.
I've been led to believe.
Yeah, he's just going to have his wife going, back this, Sheila, we're going back.
That was a very good Australian accent, mate.
Oh, yeah, no, that was really shit. Oh, dear.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
so there's an opportunity to go and see a little bit more. You've got to remember, this country, you can only go as far as its borders. And unlike Europe, you get to see it all. So I thought, well, it's a good excuse to go and see Europe. Spend a couple of years there and see where we go from there. Enjoy your sight.
I mean, if that's the plan, now's the time to do it, because in a couple of years we won't be able to go across the tunnel, will we? We'll all be banned.
A few more years after global warming, we'll be off to ride straight across the sea.
It won't be no North Sea.
Well, when the sea levels rise, we won't notice any extra water to what's coming out of the sky, will we?
Yeah, and what we class as normal now, when I go over to Adencote to get me tobacco, mate, I'll be classed as a refugee as soon as I hit Calais, mate. They'll kick me back out again.
Yeah, they'll be sticking you in a camp, Weggy.
A migrant camp.
It looks like a Kosovan.
I'm no one to talk, am I?
Hey, can you fit my kitchen?
It'll take me about 5 years.
So anyway, any news with you chaps on? Sorry, Rodney, go carry on.
No, just quickly, you guys talk about not riding because it's too cold and salt and everything else. But I talk about riding because it's got so hot that if I put my gear on and go for a ride, on two occasions, let's see, end of last month, I came back with heat exhaustion on 2 rides for about 5 or 6 hours. Because it was that hot by the time I got back. I'd lost kilos in weight just on fluids and spent basically a day afterwards trying to recover from the ride.
Hence my saying, ride naked.
Great idea. I hadn't thought of that. I'm going to try it if you like. I'll do a blog on it.
Surely knee pads, gloves, and elbow pads for safety.
Yeah, and make sure you got your pants on as well.
Yeah, clean as well.
You want your pants on. You want your pants on.
You've got to be clean underpants. You don't go riding without clean underpants. That's what my mother always told me.
Okay, just had a quick message from Larry Davis. Where is it?
If he goes on Skype, he can get on, can't he?
Yeah, Larry Davis. My comp not working properly, so tried it on my phone. I hate it. Can't get on Hangouts, so I thought I'd piss you off with a call to not only you, but the Suffolk Andy at the same time. Right? What a bastard.
He was persistent. I loved it. I had to hand Larry over to my son to turn him off.
Could have been worse. It could have been handing him over to turn him on.
You never know with the old Sheep Shagging Davis, mate. He's a funny old boy, isn't he?
Yeah, good old boy there.
Good old boy, yeah. He's star rock, mate, I tell you. I see the New Zealanders trying to join us again. Marty, boy, come on, what's the problem?
I wish I knew.
Hello, bud. How are you, mate?
What, did you say I wish I knew? Try switching that button on at the top that says video.
Where's your camera?
Turn your camera on.
Where's the camera, Marty?
Come on, Marty.
Come on, mate. I mean, Rodney's got a proper picture here, mate. Proper technology.
Works well. Actually, it doesn't work well down here because we're upside down and everything goes backwards.
I'll tell you what, Rodney, I do hear though. A lot of lads. I mean, Bill Venture and Captain Cranky say about the speed of the broadband in Australia is not particularly good, is it?
It's absolute shit. Look, we went from, they call it here ADSL2, I don't know what they call it in Europe, but we went to what they call a NBN, which is a national broadband network, and it's absolute shit. It's actually slower than what my ADSL2 was.
Really?
And I converted it about 6 months ago, and they said, oh, it's going to be the great thing. The problem is in my area, and I'm on the very southern side of Brisbane, this area, about 1,000 people also went online with the NBN as well as I did. And because the Australian government decided that they would take, instead of actually having a fibre all the way to the house, they decided to take it to the exchange and then use the copper the copper wiring, as we all have. I think you guys actually have the digital or the optifier, cable fibre, whatever it's called. Anyway, they send it to via the telephone lines, and it's just screwed because everybody jumps on the same system. Everybody wants to use the NBN, and basically the system can't handle it, so it shuts itself down. So we continually have breaks in the internet service where we just shut down.
Yeah.
And that's Australia for you. How fucking stupid we are. We originally wanted to go with a high-class system. We had a new government come in, and they said, oh no, we can cut it out by $500 billion, whatever stupid price they came up with. And with this, instigated the new program, and it's been a total disaster.
It seems like from what I've been hearing and seeing, the whole infrastructure is completely flawed. I mean, I don't know what your main suppliers are with your internet and your broadband. We have various ones over here.
Fucked. The problem is this country's so big. When you think about it, travel from Brisbane to Sydney on a motorcycle is 12 hours.
Oh,
and that's continuous.
But that doesn't.
So if you look at the distances that we have, and then you think about infrastructure, it's virtually impossible for 25 million people to be able to afford to do it properly.
Yeah.
So we just pissed money in the wind on what we just bought 12 submarines from the French worth I think it's $500 billion, some stupid amount. We're buying jets from the States, is those new F-35s. We're buying a squadron of those, spending another $10 or $15 billion. We don't even have them yet. The Americans won't give us the planes because they don't work properly. The French are buying their order because they're a bit worried about the production of their submarines.
What Bandit Network was moaning about, isn't it? You know, the fact that Australia imports everything now.
Yes, especially from China. We're very good on importing from China.
We all the same.
I mean, basically my job is involved. It's all. And I'll tell you another story. My whole job is based on Chinese imports. It's Chinese, Japanese, a small amount of Indian. And to be honest with you, the amount of goods that I supply to the Hinckley Triumph is amazing. But it was all based on Chinese imports. We deal, we're just a smallish haulage warehousing company, but we're still dealing with about 50, 60, sometimes 70, 40-foot containers a week. Yeah. And that's a very, very tiny amount. And my wife, she works for a company who deal purely with Chinese imports again. All these Chinese imports all go on eBay and Amazon. So it's everything Chinese. Yeah.
Can you remember when Britain used to be great?
Yeah, they forgot to. I mean, they do try and still pronounce it as Great Britain, but what is so great about a country that cannot produce anything comparatively anymore, right?
Well, look, we're in the same situation. We don't produce anything anymore. It all comes out of China. They're literally closing down factories and taking all the China because it's far cheaper than running it in this country. I mean, we've just lost all our major, in the last 2 years, we've lost all our major manufacturing plants for cars. We had Holden, which I think is Chrysler. Of course, we had Ford, Mitsubishi, Toyota. We've had major plants in 3 states that have all closed down and taken back to China, Malaysia, and Singapore. Supposedly they can't make money.
No. And yet the Chinese can, though.
Did you see that Guy Martin program in China? That was quite an eye-opener. Everything's so cheap there now. Yeah. They were saying that they will catch salmon in Scotland, ship it to China to be filleted, and ship the fillets back, and that's cheaper than paying Scottish workers to do the filleting.
Yeah,
that's
wrong.
Wrong, isn't
it? Crazy.
Yeah.
The issue is, if they could produce in say, in Great Britain or they could produce in Australia, I'd buy the product. And I'd be happy to pay the price if it protects Australian workers or protects workers in the UK, Great Britain. But they don't do that. They just say, no, it's too easy to send it overseas and everybody will pay the cheaper price. Although you don't get the cheaper price, they get the cheaper price and cheaper manufacturing costs, you still pay the same price.
That's right.
Exactly that. Yeah.
We went through it probably 15, 20 years ago when they were outsourcing what I do. So they were getting, it was India then was the big thing that they would get, basically they would employ 100 software developers in India to create your project for you. And as soon as your project was finished, they would get rid of all the people in India and they were outsourcing jobs en masse. And it took them a good 10 years before they realized that actually it was a false economy because you might get your software cheap, but there was nobody in the world who could maintain it for you. Because as soon as your software was finished, they would sack them all.
Yeah.
Or move on to other projects. Whether we're going to get through that or not, because it seems people are happy with cheap Chinese plastic shapes.
Yeah, exactly that, mate. And I don't think there's any way we can turn it around.
No. I mean, I used to work with AST. I don't know if anybody remembers AST, but they were one of the biggest manufacturers of computers in the world.
Yeah.
And they were the inventor of the LCD display.
Yeah.
And they decided to save money, get the bean counters involved. They pushed all of their manufacturing over to China. Yeah. And over the years, the Chinese just copied the machines.
Exactly.
And started producing it themselves instead, and AST went under.
Yeah,
but we've got to the point, haven't we, where we've, in a lot of cases, a lot of things we used to produce in Britain, we've actually shipped the machinery over to China. Yeah. So they're producing it on our machines, cheaper than we ever could. And what are you going to do about that?
That makes you wonder exactly what the original thoughts were or the plan was when they did that in the first place all those years ago.
Bean counters, isn't it? Make more profit temporarily.
Exactly that. It was a temporary gain, wasn't it?
Short term, everything's short term gains, isn't it?
Anyway, just quickly, lads, I've just got a welcome, and I don't know if he can hear us. Young Bimble.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hello, Bimble.
Hello, fellas. All right.
No bad.
Yeah.
You got a lot of people in the side chat. You need to open up another page each in YouTube, silence it, like mute it, and you got Woman Wolf Rider, Woman Nelly, all sorts of people in the side chat.
Have we really?
I don't think you can see them because they've been
mate.
saying hi, and they think you're an ignorant bunch of fuckers because you've been ignoring them.
Well,
We can't.
You know that you've known us long enough. Steve.
Well, I already told them that you are anyway, so not to worry about it.
Well,
Yeah,
we
what
are.
am I
It's
doing?
just on this occasion we're not doing it on purpose.
Yeah, well, yeah.
How
How is everyone? All right.
Yeah,
Not
superb,
bad,
mate. I much appreciate you the promotion of the live stream, mate. That's why. I came
No
to-
worries, no worries.
That's
So,
right, mate.
I've been along to enough of them now. I figured it was time I did something. So,
Absolutely, mate. Yeah, absolutely.
So where's Cat and everybody then? What?
It's-
they're in the YouTube side chat.
YouTube.
Yeah, not in the Google Hangout.
No, in the right.
Actually, on your YouTube channel, you need to open up another page for YouTube, mute that so you won't get an echo, and then you'll be able to see the chat.
Hold on a minute. Is that relating to the actual the stream itself in Bimble?
Oh, I don't know, mate.
Oh,
Hang on, maybe.
I haven't
nearly
really
there.
up a clue. I'm paraphrasing somebody else, basically.
Yeah,
I'm
got it.
nearly there.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Own
no,
up,
yeah.
own up your own YouTube.
Yeah, I've got it.
Lady Hepcat, in her finest accent, has said, "You're all cunts."
I said.
My
very nice.
monocle fell out.
Yeah, I bet, but you don't really, because you're not on face Bolax and all that stuff, mate. You miss my little, because we know how Lady Hepcat likes to express herself momentarily. And
I like a strong lady. I do like a strong lady.
and quite often, she'll
Weggy
make
smells.
Yeah, she make
Weggy smells.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Woman Wolf Rider says Weggy smells.
But she's met him, so I wouldn't know.
No,
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
I've met him. He
Well, I can't
does.
see it. Hold on, let's have a look here. Yeah, I know I do stink, mate.
Says,
Right.
yay, Bimble, tell him.
Oh yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see that now. I have done. I did. There you go.
Happy days. Yeah,
Oh,
Hey,
Let
Big
the-
Kev.
let the comments roll. Hello, Kev, mate.
Camera off.
can you hear me? Is the microphone working?
You're very quiet.
Yeah, well, there's a cartoon
Just-
camera where your face normally is, Stalky.
Yeah, I'm in bed. Rich messaged me and just said you fancy coming in, so I just thought I'm on my iPad, so.
I mean, he says messaged him. What he means, I just give him a nudge. Say, wake up, Kev. There's a chat going on.
Yeah,
It looks like you've been laminated.
Yeah, but yeah.
On that.
I had that done ages ago. In fact,
It's like Grand Theft Auto.
I had that done on Fiverr, and
Right.
I think I recommended them to you when you got your thing done, and but you ended up using someone else. I think.
You did indeed, yeah.
Yeah. I'll say, hey, Marty, you got the whole family watching the live. I call it a live stream, but it's not.
Les, come back. I'm trying to get a teenager to give me a hand wiggy.
Oh, go on and get him to sort it out
I
for
beg
you.
your pardon.
Can you reword that?
Oh, I should have known Bimble was there.
Hello, bud. All right.
Even the teenager can't figure it out.
What are you trying to figure out?
But now you guys can hear me, can you?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Go to the top of your screen and click the camera.
Hey, Marty, mate, you can see your profile, your pictures up there, mate, and you got your grandson behind you, whatever.
17-year-old daughter behind me, Wiggy.
I'm not afraid, mate, but I'm not going to express what I can and can't see, but I can't see ahead, right?
She just walked away in disgust, mate.
That's it. Blown hole,
Hang
mate.
on, explain this. There wasn't any shapes or anything that I could put out from that. I'll just shut up, mate, because
You're not making this any
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
Just digging yourself in deeper. I
Bimble,
beg your pardon.
get me that dude.
So is Marty in New Zealand? Is that right?
Yeah, the shaky isles, mate. Yep. Cross the ditch.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just basically you look like you see me.
Did everybody get that? That were a bit Norman Collier to me.
I'd say perhaps Broadband was trying to spray me different.
I think Marty's completely ignoring you, Rod. I'd book a fight. I think a local fight or something or other, you know what I mean? Put something together. Just get a boxing ring together. Yeah.
I think that piece of string broke.
You were there with a lighter underneath it, that's why.
Right, anyway, that's good to see you, chaps. Anyway, Bimble, man, what's been happening in your life, dude?
I've just been smoking a great big pipe.
I thought you had, mate. I can smell it. I mean, I can actually smell it.
No, that kind of a pipe. A pink pipe. No, that's a lie.
A hookah?
No, I never paid for it.
No.
No, mate, I'll tell you what.
Just editing. I went out for a ride yesterday. I found a mad little place down by the beach, little like sand track. It was really good. Having a little race just with myself. People looking at me like I'm completely insane.
Yeah. On your marks, get set, go!
Yeah. I still lost. I did lose.
Yeah.
It's gutted.
Yeah, I'll tell you, mate. Your videos amaze me, dude. I don't know where you get your ideas from. I really don't.
It's all up here.
It's all the drugs.
Superb.
All the drugs. All that crack.
Just comical content from fucking Mars, mate. I look at that and I think, where the hell does anyone normal get this stuff from? And then I think, well, it's Bimble. He ain't normal.
That's true.
I just get bored halfway through and then run off somewhere else, and you know.
I think I must admit though, that was a pretty well put together video, especially do I go over the old times, but that video you put together was at around Christmas time. You know the one I'm talking about, don't you?
No.
You don't?
Oh, I can't remember.
That's about the family, mate. The family business.
Oh yeah. No. I actually took that one down now. I only put it up to let people know what was going on. Yeah. But no, I wasn't going to do it really, but a couple of people kept asking me, so why not? Yeah. I might make a big thing out of it, and then I made a big thing out of it. Do you know what I mean? So
that's pretty well received, though, mate, wasn't it? You know?
Yeah. It was nice. It was good. It was something real for a change, rather than just arsing about, you know.
Yeah, I know, mate. I mean, it's been a while. I mean, we were sort of checking each other's sort of bits out when we get the chance, when we're not working.
I beg your pardon. I ain't ever know one check my bits out. You know what I mean?
You want that?
Sorry. It's like Andy. We were saying to Andy because he hadn't been around for.
I was going to say he looks well. We was getting a bit worried about that. Actually, he looks well. Yeah. You look like shit in your video the other day, Andy. But you look better today, mate.
I actually said to my wife, I said, Andy looks. He does. I just spoke to Andy on the phone. He released this video about half an hour later, and I thought, fucking hell, he looked like shit.
He did. You look rough, boy. You did look rough.
I didn't want to say that.
Well, I am an old fucker.
Bye, Lady Hepcat. Lady Hepcat's off.
Is she?
Yeah. See you later.
Oi, yeah, love her lots. She's a lovely, beautiful woman. Ian's a lucky man.
Damn funny as well.
She wiggles her arse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he done it. Oh, she just sent me a text. You cunt. Really?
I'm a big demon.
She's got away with words. She's got away with words.
Yeah.
Send me Christmas.
I'll tell you what, I mean, you chat amongst yourselves and go and get a beer, man.
Fucking lager. Ugh. Oh, you know times are hard when you got to drink lager. Oh.
No.
Bloody horrible.
I'm happy drinking my palm beer.
Yeah, I've run out of ghost ship, so I'm on this bloody old San Miguel crap.
Oh,
San Miguel.
I only ever drink that in Spain.
I tell you what, Andy, you're not looking good for a teenager.
I'm not, mate. No, I know. Next thing I'll be on Alco Pops.
It's the only bit of Spanish I ever learned.
San Miguel, por favor.
Yeah, we're going to Spain. I got San Miguel, por favor, and he turned around and said, "There's no need to say por favor." I'm like, all right. Turned out he was from Yorkshire.
Surely when you go somewhere like Spain, you should get, I mean, not in your case, but more Yorkshire in my case. Hey, yeah. San Miguel, por favor. Gracias. That was always my favourite. Gracias.
Did they fly Yorkshire Airlines?
Aye. We had to do it ourselves.
My granddad used to live in Almeria, and we used to go out there in the summers when we were kids. And we went to a place called Mahaka, and there was a certain type of lady, leaning on a wall. And me and my cousin were about 10 years old, and as we walked past, my cousin went, Conda Costa? And she went absolutely ape shit. And I said to him, what did you say? What did you say? And he said, oh, I asked how much. That's from a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
But we were on our way to buy knives, so...
Bad, isn't it?
Back when you could all have knives and nobody would worry.
Yeah. We went to, what was the place called? Can't remember now. We went somewhere in Spain. In Spain.
Spanish, was it?
Yeah. Some Spanish resort, and we get
a lot of Spaniars.
A lot of Spaniards. We get a lot of Brits actually.
Yeah.
We get us there, and we thought, all right, well, it's a bit dear in the hotel to eat, so should we go out and have a walk around, see if we buy something when we're out? Yeah, why not? Just for a walk round. Saw these lovely ladies on the roundabout there. This car pulls up, and this I'll say lady, that's about sort of 16, 17-year-old, just gets one leg and slings it straight up onto the roof, so the driver's got a good view, and went and sort of, reeled something off to him. She's going, €10, €10. And he's going, meet me around there. Meet me around there. It's like, our mate goes, well, what's all that about? What's all that about? We goes, they're prostitutes. And it disappeared. Literally disappeared.
Could have been worse. You could have got a pesetas out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. Very much, truly.
And I don't know if you saw the latest, was it 44 Teeth? With the Ducati Scrambler sled thing, where he was in the Western Village, the Spaghetti Western Village?
No.
I was going to say, because that's where they filmed The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, A Few Dollars More, all the Clint Eastwood stuff. Because we used to go there as well when I was younger. My granddad hanged my brother there.
Oh, right. Such a nice chap.
Yeah, family memories. It was lovely day out. So I've only got two brothers now.
Let's have a good family day, kid.
Get your head in the nose. Get in there, boy.
Shit happens. No, I mean, shit happens.
You're going to take a picture? No, we just don't like you.
You had to flip a coin to see which one he was going to hang.
It's only a laugh, isn't it?
But it's like all the good rides. If you're not tall enough, you're not getting on,
Yeah. Make him longer.
Oh,
dear, oh dear. I tell you what, some bloody funny old laughs in the past in places like that just so holiday maker orientated for that, specifically for that sort of thing. I mean, like Black Gang Chine around Isle of Wight.
Oh, Isle of Wight, yeah.
I've never been to Isle of Wight.
That place is hilarious as far as that's concerned. Old Western town. What's Western about it? Oh right, they've built one.
Yeah, and is it old?
Well, about 1970s, I think.
Oh, so really, really old then, yeah.
About average age of most things in Skegness. Some things are a bit older, about 65.
Well, I didn't want to say anything, mate. I'm not that rude.
Born in 65, not 65 now, thank you.
So, has anybody heard from Keith at all then, since he's come back from Aussie?
Now Wanker's turned into a stop since he's come back.
He's been fairly quiet, mate. In fact, to be honest, when he first come back, I took the piss religiously, right? And
good man.
I was great because I was also taking the piss, and obviously Mr. Oz Adventures also joined in with the piss taking, and so did Captain Craigie. And
he kept getting lost, didn't he?
He kept getting lost, and he got completely abused on all videos. Yeah, right. And he went underground. As soon as he popped up on Facebook, we abused him again.
Oh well, to be fair, it's Keith. He's used to being abused.
Yeah.
And then Mandy got hold of him and completely abused him, totally and physically, right? And it's not been seen since, mate. So.
I reckon he's sitting somewhere wasting away. I
probably start watching this now. Think of you.
I'll tell you what. I think
we love him.
I think he's gone too far because he's pushed over Hepcat's bloody FJR 1300 somewhere.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh,
Bastard. Yeah, the way poor old Hepcat is $2 grand's worth of damage all because of Keith. You know, that's just not on.
was it really?
Yeah, oh Christ, mate, smashed all his plastics up. No, get away from the Keith side of it. I think he went over. He weren't travelling at all. I think he was just in his own yard or his works yard, and he hadn't moved barely at all, and just completely lost the bike, mate. And it went down and just completely wrecked the fairing.
Wait, when did this happen?
This was literally last week, mate. Sometime.
What, Keith crashed?
No, not Keith.
No, mate. It's Lord Hepcat's FJR 1300.
Oh, okay. Oh, nightmare.
Yeah, he wasn't doing any speed at all, mate. It just went down. He probably sort of fill us in with more details, but
his comments was something like, "Should have known better."
Should have known better, mate. Yeah, that's
gotcha.
just the way it is, mate. It's ice for you, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. No, you can do it, sir. So
I said something about should have had a winter bike, and somebody else put underneath it, posh cunt.
was it Lady Hepcat? Was it?
Probably. Who bikes?
Well, I'll tell you what, all that pain and grief, mate, and financial bullshit, it's all gone. That's waylaid, mate, because he's been to Weight Watchers tonight. He's lost another pound, you know.
He's only a couple of pounds overweight anyway.
He has slimmed down, hasn't he? He's slimmed down quite a lot.
I think from what Mandy was saying on Facebook, mate, he's lost about 14 stone, but I don't think he's lost.
He's lost a me. He's lost an entire me.
Exactly, mate. I mean, you know, he's got his new food offsets of Facebook now. Every day there's a new menu come up, and I
wish he'd stop posting them. They make me hungry.
Every day it says on a new style breakfast for Slimming World, right? Or a new fish dish that's curry-fied, you know, for tea. And I think they make these in the morning ready for the nighttime meal, because I mean I know Mandy works nights and all that sort of stuff. I think, you know, Lord Hepcat can eat whenever he likes, and all these little pictures of these different meals keep coming up, and it's curry-fied this and curry-fied that, and even the cornflakes have got curry powder on them.
Well, even fry-ups, weren't it?
Yeah.
I think, I can't eat fry-ups after a full package of jelly babies.
I mean, the fantastic thing is, right, you see, you know, fantastic. You see this, all this celebrating, he's lost all his weight. He really has done, you know, and he's done really well. Both of them have. And all of a sudden, like Skeggy's saying, on a Saturday morning, this plate the size of, you know, of a lorry wheel comes up with this great big fry up on it. Right? There's about 16 rashers of bacon, 19 eggs, 14 sausages. Right, they're all Slimming World sausages and eggs and all sorts of stuff, and there's only about 2 calories for the whole plate. You know, I don't know how he does it. Yeah, you get more calories licking his fork. You know, but he seems quite happy enough. But you know, he was slightly devastated the fact that his FJ went down, especially in fact he's only just put that brand new acropovic on it.
And he ain't got the weight behind him now to pick it up.
No,
he ain't got the strength anymore, has he? That's why he dropped the bloody thing. Probably he's wasting away, ain't he?
Yeah, well, he is,
poor
mate.
Old boy. Yeah, he's nearly down to the size of me now, isn't he?
He is, mate. Yeah. Oh, he's probably got another 4 stone to go, you reckon? But you know, he's getting there, mate. He's carrying on the run, and he's going to do the marathon this year, you reckon?
Yeah, right. But with his false knees and everything.
Yes, mate. Yeah. That's so it's looking good, mate. I mean, it's healthy living, you know, and he's getting ready for the new biking season, mate.
Talking about healthy living, I just had a bacon party for the.
Jesus Christ, mate! What's the time over there, Rodney, mate?
It is 8:30 in the morning.
Jesus Christ! Yeah.
Bloody hell!
That's tomorrow. I'm not there yet.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
You're a little bit in front of us.
Fucking hell, I always wanted to see into the future.
Just watch that screen and you can see the future.
I've just realised now I can watch their videos before they've posted them. Oh dear.
You won't say that when he come to Wales, though, will he?
No.
I'll tell you what, you know the old Doomsday book. I don't know if you've been reading about that, but they reckon the Doomsday Clock have put forward about another 30 seconds tonight, ain't they? Yeah, seriously, mate. Yeah, you know the old Doomsday Clock has been running since about 1950 odd.
What's that? Because of the Hangout.
Yeah, well, that was nothing. Actually, nothing to do with that. It was to do with the original live stream. That's why I had to cancel it, right? Because they threatened me.
Because the Doomsday Clock.
It's a really big clock.
That is the best
Really
excuse.
Oh mate, I tell you, they actually threatened the whole of Suffolk if I didn't take it live stream down. Hence the fact
they fight me up, mate, like a fucking kipper.
Yeah, we're back on the original Hangouts. Right, they're back on the original Hangouts, and because of that, they've actually knocked 30 seconds back off the Doomsday Clock. Yeah.
Richard, can you verify?
Never can remember. Is that good when it's going backwards or forwards? How does the Doomsday Clock work again? Batteries, nuclear powered.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit of a wind up myself.
Probably a
It's a
Tommy.
wind up clock, is it?
Yeah.
At least we know we're going to get 30 seconds more of life.
But they
It's the quality, I suppose, isn't it?
The so-called scientists reckon that we're nearer the apocalypse now than we have been in the last 30 years.
Oh,
No
look forward
shit,
to that.
Sherlock.
Yeah, but that's an obvious statement, isn't it?
I was
They
just
could be
about
any
to say,
further away.
That's got to be the most obvious statement.
Yeah.
It's
At
like-
least you've got a TARDIS or something, you can travel back a bit.
Well, the thing is,
See, now, since you said that, we're now even closer.
but this
Yeah,
is
look,
where
apocalypse.
this is where Rodney and Marty come in handy because that's tomorrow. If their screens go blank, we know we're fucked, right?
Yeah, they die first.
Yeah.
The good thing is we know they're going to die first.
Yeah.
Well, I was
They're going to
watching.
die first, so we'll know, won't we?
I was watching the M187's live stream the other day, and it just cut off dead, and I thought, aye, World War III, here we go.
Yeah, like that.
Fucking Trump.
So I put my piss pot on my head, and I got my penknife out, and I was ready. I was fucking ready, I tell you.
I'll have you.
Fucking do ya.
Fuck you up, boy.
Don't you come in here. I've got my duvet on.
I'll tell you what, Kev, you're going to have to change that picture because I swear blind it just smirked at me.
I like it. It's like Grand Theft Auto.
It is a bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got another one of the missus in the bikini from the grandmas.
Oh, put that on then, mate.
There's a few minutes. Get one on, will you?
Yeah, that sounds like a better thing.
I'd rather look at that one.
I've got
About
one
look
in
at
the
the missus
bikini
and
as
you.
well.
How's your shoulder now, Kev?
On my elbow.
That's what I said, yeah. I think we've got a bad connection. It's my shoulder. I'm so
Move down a
sorry.
bit.
Hey, how's your elbow now? Better than your shoulder?
Yeah, my shoulder. Yeah, it's much better. My shoulder, yeah. No, I've been having physio on it, so my elbow's actually all right now.
Excellent.
I'm still getting physio on my knee, but it's getting there. It's getting there slowly but surely.
Yeah, it does help. It does help.
Never asked about your knee, mate.
No, you give him a bit of string.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if any of you chaps, we're checking out the videos when we can. If any of you chaps watch Kev's latest video promoting the Honda.
Yes.
I love that bike. I love that bike.
Not yet.
And I'll tell you what, I thought, hold on a minute.
No,
this is a bloke who should be so surefire about the bike that he's just purchased. This geezer loves his bike, right? He's tried out the triples, right? He's tried out the Suzuki. But he went and bought this Honda because he loves that bike. He loves the torque. He loves the horsepower. And then he goes to mention me and says, I'll tell you what, Weggy went and bought a fucking super high-powered fucking ZX12R. I don't understand why. I don't understand why. You don't need that sort of power. You do not need a big blue fucking Kawasaki. Why don't you just buy one of mine instead? Yeah? You can't do more. You can't do more than 70 mile an hour.
You know that way.
Bear in mind, he bought the Honda, but he wanted the Z1000, really.
Yeah. I know, because he's secretly on the sideline.
Like that.
Oh, Carl's just turned up. Carl did thing about and Vitali as well. Vitally.
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
Hello, guys, all right?
You speak to them, Bimble, because I can't see fuck all, mate. Right?
Yeah, I'm saying, where are you seeing them? This is what gets me.
With my mind. I use my mind beams.
He does, mate. You know, videos are like.
I believe you, totally.
I've got another page open on my computer for YouTube. And I can see them on the actual Hangout that's being aired live on YouTube.
Well, why don't they just join in?
I can see that. It says there's no.
I don't know. I can't vouch or speak for them, can I?
Just welcome in, Bimble. It's a welcome video.
Oh, fuck me. I've started something now, haven't I?
Fucking bring him in. What's Kate doing? What's she doing sitting on the sidelines? She'll normally join.
I think she's got a bad back. She's not been.
What the fuck did that stop her putting her face on a bloody
It's from doing judo throws on people that wind her up. Do you know what I mean? She ain't got the guns anymore, so she just
seriously,
people up with her bare hands.
Yeah, but seriously, go back to Kev. No, Kev, mate. I took it in good faith, mate. And I see what you're saying. And I think, to be honest with you, I would never, regardless of what bike you have, the simple fact is, if you've purchased any bike and you love that bike, mate, all the best to you, mate. That's exactly how I see it.
I'm not sure I was that clear the way I come across. What I meant was, it's like, it was a big step up from any bike I've had before.
Yeah.
But it's like, I was trying to get the point out that, like, it's all relative, really, because if I was to then jump on yours, I'd be like, fuck me, this is ridiculous.
You'd be making noises again, wouldn't you?
Exactly.
So, and I must admit, I've abused that video noise many times.
Hey, guys, I know you said you bought a Honda. What type of bike was it?
A CB1000R.
Oh, actually, Lewis told me about that. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I love it. It's a great bike. I really am happy with it. It's great. It's a really good bike.
It's changed a bit since the CB754 I had. Just a bit.
Is that the naked one? It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a naked.
Yeah, lovely, excellent.
Blade, yeah.
I hadn't really noticed them before. I mean, I'd noticed only when I'd been down to the local the motorcycle shops and that. Obviously, the Suzuki. I remember Mr. B. He tried out the is it the GSR 1000, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah, the GSX S1000.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. I must admit, they're a lovely looking bike. But he did seem to say, and a lot of people I did read said that they were quite, as much as a lovely looking bike, they had the horsepower. They seemed fairly linear, shall we say, in effect, to the point of being a little bit boring, to be honest with you, as a machine. I know for a fact. I don't know so much about yours, Kev. I know for a fact that the Z1000 isn't a linear machine. And I know that for a fact.
It's far from linear, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
It pulls and pulls and pulls, and it hits 7,000 and tries to yank your arms out of the sockets.
Yeah.
I mean, the Honda pulls like shit as well.
Yeah.
But the problem is, because I've only had it a couple of months, I haven't actually ridden it on really good road conditions yet.
That's it.
So I haven't been able to go anything over like 6.5K really.
But you can't wait for that nice dry summer's road.
I opened it up a little bit, and the front wheel lifted up, and I shit myself, and so.
Yeah, I know, mate. It's not really the sort of time of year where you can, give it anything a little bit of welly. I mean, you being careful, on straight roads, let alone sort of taking corners too hard and that sort of thing. But I sort of roll on the hotter weather and the stickier roads, eh?
That's it, mate. But having said that, though, I mean, I've got the Versys, the little Versys 650 as well, and I've used that every day for commuting, and do you know what? If it came, I need to do a review on it. People keep asking me to do one, but if someone said to me, right, you can either have the Versys or buy another Tiger, what would you do? Yeah. I think I'd stick with the Versys, because the Tiger's so much more expensive.
Yeah.
Is it heavier?
No, it's not. It's not. The Tiger's so much more expensive. The weight's about the same, actually. There's not much in it in the weight, but the Tiger for a similar Tiger, similar age, similar mileage, you're probably talking about another $2,000 more. And I don't really see where that $2,000 goes, to be honest. The Tiger's a great bike, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's another 50% more in terms of value, Well, a similar story, in very, very similar circumstances, Jeff Scott, mate, because, as you know, he used to have the Triumph, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Right,
he had the Triumph, mate, and he's got the Versys 1000, I believe, and he absolutely loves that machine, mate. Loves it. Yeah, one of the fellas in my IM group has got the Versys that one. He said it's a great one. Well, what's his face? Lee. If you've ever been out on any of Richard's rides, Lee comes along for the rides. He's got a speed triple and a Z1000. Yeah. A speed triple and a Versys 1000, sorry. And he loves it as well. He said it's a great bike. He's got the older model, like I've got the funny looking one.
I think he enjoys the Versys more than he does the speed triple. Sorry, innit? Speed triple. I think he enjoys the Versys more. Yeah, they are a great bike. They are. The Versys is more comfortable than the Tiger. I've not understood the Triumphs, to be honest. I mean, obviously there's a thing that people like about them, and I wouldn't want to take anything away from that. But I've never understood the, when you put a speed triple up against a Z1000, there's no comparison, and yet the Speed Triple. Why is it so expensive?
You see, this is. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying there.
I mean, maybe the Speed Triple's safer. I don't know. I went out on the Z1000 the other day, and it was slightly damp. And I've got my PR4s on now as well, which was a shock that I gave it about a quarter throttle. And I thought, why am I not accelerating? Yeah. I can hear it getting faster, but it's just it just back wheel was just spinning up. So it's just in the drive, they're amazing.
Yeah, I nearly got caught out the other day, to be honest with you. It's the same old story, mate. I hadn't got enough heat in the tyre. I've been running it for about 5-10 minutes, and there weren't no heat in the tyre at all. And so I opened it up slightly, and it was with a big pokey old bike like the Big Quacks, and then another sort of decent horsepowered motorcycle. Too much of a good thing, and you get yourself into trouble quite quickly. And them tyres at the moment are just not getting any heat into them at all.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was out for about an hour and came back. The tyres are still stone cold. You can't do anything with it in this weather. No, but I don't know if maybe it's a Kawasaki thing, but I mean, I've ridden quite a few different bikes on my way. Quite a few that I put videos out, quite a few that I haven't. And there's something about the Kawasaki's that just screams fun. You know all the time it wants to kill you, and you don't get that on a lot of other bikes, do you? Yeah. No, there's a lot of you think I'm going fast, and if I fell off, I'd hurt myself. Maybe.
Yeah.
But the Kawasaki, just every so often, it gives you a little twitch or a little slide, and it says, "Just letting you know, I still want to kill you."
Do you know what? Throughout the stages of Kawasaki, throughout the years, you could say that about a lot of bikes, but Kawasaki have always had a reputation for producing bikes that, let's just say, you take your eye off the ball, you're going to feel it, mate. They've got a reputation for it so many years. And Skeggy and Andy know what I'm talking about.
Oh, God.
Going right back to your Z1s and things like that. And you're more to the point, your Kawasaki triples. That's just a different kettle of fish altogether.
The old Kawasaki Z900 was the first bike I really, really shit myself on. I thought I'd handled all sorts of bikes, all sorts of power, and I got on one of them aged 18. I think I was 18.
Yeah.
And I got on it and I opened it up. And
I always remember about it must be 6 or 7 years ago, we went up to a place called Sea Star, which is a bike and place Kawasaki, and one of my mates
on the way to Norwich, mate.
Yeah, on the way to Norwich, my mate was on a Honda VFR, and he had to go on a Kawasaki 1000 sport bike. He went off and he came back and he said, "I love this bike." He said, "But while I was riding it, all it said to me was, faster, faster, I want to kill you."
Yeah.
And he said, and he said, "I just felt that I wanted to go faster and faster," but he said, "I knew this fucking bike would kill me." Yeah. So he went back on his VFR and said, "I feel a lot happier on this Honda." Even though he liked the Kawasaki better. He said, "It's going to kill me." Yeah, it's going to kill me.
No, I know what you mean. I mean, every time I throw my leg over the Versus, I mean, it's 52 brake horsepower of just sheer lunacy. Yeah.
I think to be quite honest with you,
she's lunacy.
I was just thinking to myself.
I got that one, Kevin.
I don't think no one picked up on that, did they?
Yeah, I did.
I did, mate. I did. Yeah.
Do you ride along going power?
Full throttle, and you're thinking, where the fuck am I going?
What?
30 mile an hour limit.
Yeah.
They probably put a spike in the seat or something on anything under 100 horsepower Kawasaki just to remind you that they want to kill you.
Yeah.
Spring loaded.
That's the thing with the Versus, though. It's not a quick bike, obviously.
But you still overtake Keith. That's the way, thing.
I tell you what, though, mate. It's torquey. The torque is there straight away. It's really bloody torquey. Round town, it's the perfect bike round town. It's the perfect commuting bike.
I do want to see you have next time we have a ride out, I want to see you make a video on mine, Kev.
We'll have to.
I just want that noise again.
Well, because obviously when I took the Z1000 out, it was a crappy day, like I was saying. So it'd be good next time we go for the ride. I'll bring the CBR and we'll swap bikes.
Yeah. When we all get together, which we got to do this year, mate. To be honest with you, you can take mine out for a run as well, mate. See what you think of that, and you just give give it a crack, mate. All right. That's being re-dynoed again in March, and at the moment that's producing. There's 172 brake at the rear wheel, that one of them. Well, Andy, you say that, but I mean, Andy said at R12, it's not that far behind it, you know.
Mine was dynoed at 167 horsepower on the back tyre. Yeah.
This is what.
Because mine's not a standard ZZR, is it? It's been souped up, so that's, it's a lot of work done to it.
Keith would call unnecessarily powerful, like Kev's unnecessarily tall.
I'll tell you what, though, Skeggy, that's an unnecessarily wide smile you have on your face, though, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I should say so, yeah.
Yeah, normally sort of pushes out the side of your helmet that's hanging around the back of your neck by the time you think. But I dare say the same that our friend young Bimble here has as much fun on his DRZ.
Thank you for saying.
Not very good, really. I don't enjoy it.
That's crap, isn't it?
Bit boring. No, I love it. It's great.
Yeah, it's a lovely looking bike, mate. I've never really, to be honest with you, I've never actually owned an off-road as such. What I used to call a trial bike, or you know, it's what we used to call it. Trial bikes.
Yeah, I don't know. Yamaha DT, but it got stolen years ago. Gutted about that, man. Really was gutted.
250 or 125 or
125. It's like an 84, I think, with the old chrome mud guards and all that, and the bits and bobs, and it's really nice. Really nice.
DT 175. That was a gorgeous thing.
Yeah. I think RJ's got one of them, hasn't he?
Yeah.
RJ's got
lovely.
everything.
Yeah. You can just say that about any bike, really, can't you? RJ's got one of those. Yeah. In carbon fibre with gold on it.
Yeah.
I had a BSA. Hey, up, David's doing.
Dave!
Hello, mate.
Dave! Hello, Dave!
Hello,
all right, Dave.
Dave!
It's your round, Dave.
It is yours.
Yeah.
Your shout, Dave.
Yeah.
Your round,
Quite a bit for me, Dave.
Don't fuck about, mate. Get the beers in.
and Andy's on the San Miguel's, mate, so...
Yeah.
I don't even drink beer, but if it's going to cost you money, I'll have one, please.
We'll have a beer and have a joint.
Be the old classic there, buddy.
Beg your pardon. I resemble that remark.
Dave, those tricks, man.
Oh, not too bad, thanks.
Yeah, I did you pass on the condolences, mate? You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Thank you very much.
No problem, buddy. No
yeah,
problem
sorry
at all.
to your news, bud. I think we had a similar Christmas, so...
Yeah.
It was sudden, it was not expected, but these things happen, you got to carry on.
You most certainly have, David. It's good to see you, my man. Good to see you.
The only thing I'd say is get yourself out on your bike, mate. It does help.
Yeah.
It does.
One of the few things.
It does take your mind away from things if you get there and,
because you're
and clear your mind.
Yeah, well, you're thinking of what you're looking at, aren't you? Yeah, exactly. You're concentrating on other stuff, and it takes your mind off of things. So it's a nice little break. So, plus you're riding a bike as well, which is always pretty awesome, isn't it? So.
I don't think there's anything better. I mean, you know, depending no matter what sort of mood you're in, I think sort of getting out on an half decent day on a bike, it's fantastic, mate. You can't beat it, can it?
I mean, I'll often find if I'm in a bad mood and I don't feel like riding, as long as I know I'm safe to ride, if I do go out, I generally enjoy that more.
But let's be honest with you, mate. I mean, you live, and I've had a good few holidays in the past, you know, with the wife and the kids down in Devon and Cornwall. You live in a fantastic place, mate, I tell you.
I tell you, it's only been through YouTube, really, that I've realised how lucky we are down here with the roads.
You are, mate.
I mean, the quality of the actual surface of them is as crappy as everywhere else, but we don't have as many speed cameras. We don't have as much traffic, certainly not in the winter and the autumn. So I can sort of go through Little Black without any worries, you know, within the reasonable tolerances.
Yeah.
But then I see my brother in Essex, so I go and visit family in London, and it's just like, wow, really, it's just like clockwork plodding along. So we're kind of spoiled here a bit. But we pay for it. We pay for it in the summer when you can't move because of
that's true. That's true. I mean, but at the end of the day, you know. Like most of us in a way, we're all blessed with, you know, a certain amount
got your pros and cons, haven't you?
Quality scenery and roads and stuff, you know.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, like where you guys are in Suffolk, we went glamping.
Oh no!
Yes, we went glamping, darlings. Glamping, darlings, don't you know? Yeah, I didn't pay for it. I couldn't afford shit. My pals paid for it.
You don't have to afford shit around here, mate. There's plenty of shit around here.
And we took a boat out for the day on the Suffolk Broads, like
Norfolk Broads, mate.
Norfolk Broads, mate.
Rivers around here.
We was somewhere. It was a place. It was flat and it had loads of water. And
That's definitely Norfolk. Oh, Suffolk don't have Broads, just sheep.
is it not? Oh, there was a sheep at one stage. That's all a blur, really.
That's a vivid.
But yeah, it was a lovely neck of the woods. It was lovely up there. It really was.
Oh, Christ, mate, yeah. We do have a river called the Orwell, but, you know, as a matter of fact, you'll see it mostly on Andy's videos because he normally parks down there.
I only ever see churches on Andy's video.
No,
sorry, mate. Sorry.
If I'm right saying
That's okay. I used to be a priest, you see. That's the problem.
Well, I've seen you kneeling down a lot.
His answer used to sort of say to somebody, "Hello, sir, have you got anything to confess?" No, we said, "Fuck off then, this is my church." Right? This is my church.
I'm filming a
That's my video. That's my video. Now get out of it.
I was wondering how he made the translation from, choir boys to sheep.
Yeah.
But it easy, that.
I've had one or two people speak to me in churches, and I've looked round and there's nobody there. Then you think, "Fuck, I'm out of here."
Yeah.
Yeah, that has happened, I tell you.
It's when it's Joan of Arc and Hitler you've got to worry.
Yeah.
Or Napoleon telling you to burn everything down.
That's the one. Or you look in the mirror and there's nobody there.
Oh, I'm so pale in the summer, I get that anyway.
Oh, no. Likewise, mate.
Like a baby fish, you can see my heart beating through my chest.
I didn't say it would be my if it went for that.
Hey, Rodney, have you seen Bimble's videos?
I just subscribed to his channel, so I'll start looking at it tonight.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, they are plentiful. They are plentiful.
Can I say, while you're watching them, whatever you're watching them, our thoughts are with you.
Yeah. Play some good music, though. Well, I say the last one you put in there was fantastic, mate. Tenacious D, man, was spot on.
But that's kind of what you kind of known for, isn't it? Your videos with you riding and then sort of
mate,
music on. So I figured I'd open it that way, you know.
I'll tell you, mate, I'm a massive fan of Tenacious D, mate. Anyway, I've got all their stuff.
Oh, yeah, they're excellent.
Yeah,
great band.
Yeah, fantastic. No, I do. Based on the fact that I've got a shit voice anyway, and to be honest with you, it sounds as bland as arseholes. I don't bother sticking on any videos whatsoever. I probably wouldn't. I'd probably be a superstar if I did. But the fact is, I've got cheap camera. I've got one of these contour things that came without an external mic socket. So to be quite honest with you, I'm still waiting for Mad Max Chaz to do a mic mod so that you can hear me speak. Yeah. Smart glasses, though. Smart glasses. I've just noticed them sods. And there he is. There you go, boy. Frameworks.
I have to now I'm old.
Oh, you poor old sod.
Oh, I feel sorry for you. My fucking arm.
His eyes are knackered and his ears are dim.
Or don't.
His ass is hanging and his balls don't work.
I only need him for reading, luckily.
And seeing.
What you got them on now for? You're watching a computer screen.
Precisely. Everybody's fuzzy.
Yeah, shave for weeks, Dave.
Yeah, hold on a minute.
Everybody's fuzzy and I haven't drunk a drop yet.
No.
That's not my fault, Dave.
They suit you, Dave. More so than mine do. You know.
Well, what are you doing wearing Dave's glasses?
I don't know, mate. I don't know. You left them on the back of my bike for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh,
you know. But there you go, Dave.
I wonder where them went.
Yeah, I was just about to say, was you the one that pulled his indicator off on my run?
No, that was Keith.
It was Keith.
That's always Keith. Keith. He's the one who does every bloody thing.
What you don't see, I'm surprised you blokes ain't actually caught him on your video films. I tell you what, the amount of damage that geezer does, right? Right? I mean, to be quite honest with you, I mean, the Hellcat hasn't released any details whatsoever about it, but you know his bike went down. There was no reason for that bike to go down, but Keith was seen running off around the corner, right? He was seen on there. Yeah.
Little fecker.
Who was at Hunt standing when Dave's indicator fell off?
Keith.
Who's
made an habit just lately of kill switching people on purpose?
Yeah.
Keith.
Yeah.
You know that, mate. You know that.
You got a lot to answer for.
Yes, mate. And I'll tell you what, see if you can catch him because he's always in Burger King or he's always. It's the thing is when he's on Facebook, mate. When he's on Facebook, he's always eating at a McDonald's, a Burger King, or he's in Kentucky Fried Chicken, or like you say, is in Costa Coffees. Yeah, with an indicator in his hands.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Richard will tell you I'm the Burger King.
He's a good old boy, Keith, isn't he?
Yeah, we all love him.
Bit slow.
We all love him.
Keith's not slow. The bike's slow. No, sorry.
No, I met him at the Sausage Fest.
I think you got that a bit wrong.
I got that wrong. Keith riding the bike is slow.
Yeah.
Cautious.
Cautious. Well said,
Yes.
Andy.
Cautious.
So, I don't know if you remember my video that I did when obviously we've done the Hunt Standard one and also the highlights of 2016. But there's a picture or the video of me overtaking Keith twice. Right?
What did you do around the world?
I only did it once, but I thought it was such a good clip.
Around the block.
And the front end coming up, right? I thought that's just nice. And Keith just literally was obliterated. He's only doing about 4 miles an hour. And I was just flew past him, right? And I sort of made a comment on the video. I was, all in good jest, and it's basically something relating to a snail, right? And then as I passed Keith, yeah, and he said I was rude. He said that was a rude comment. He said there's a rude comment. You could lose friends easily with that sort of comment.
Who said that, Keith?
Yeah, Keith did.
Bless him.
I come back, I said, "You fucking snail," and he just laughed at it, didn't he?
I love him to bits. Fucking hilarious.
He was joking, mate. We were just having a laugh at it.
He's got a good sense of humour, actually. I'll tell you what I am pleased to say about him, and I hope he's fucking watching.
I hope so, mate, yeah.
It's good to see that since he's been vlogging, how much he's come out of his skin.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
I didn't actually know. I mean, I sort of found the guy and yourselves just outwardly funny and comical and sort of just full of chat, mate. That's why we've sort of banded together like we had done, really. And in fact, he laughs at everything, doesn't he?
That's all you can hear on them Australian videos.
Yes, he's laughing.
He's laughing.
Yeah, he's laughing. He was taking the piss out of kangaroos, wasn't he? And I thought, well, there's nothing wrong with them. They fucking big feet, and they sort of hop around and get killed on the main highways because a lot of them do die on there. And he seemed to find it funny that every 50 yards he was coming across Kangaroo Roadkill, mate. He was laughing. He's just laughing at all this roadkill for miles, mate. I think Captain Cranky did get a bit cranky in the end.
He don't give a shit. He's Irish.
Yeah.
In fact, he's from fucking Belfast.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's had Irish shit to deal with.
Hey guys, can I interrupt for a second?
What is that, Ron?
Can I interrupt a second? I'm going to go. I'm going to take the GSA into the local dealership at BMW. The rear frame has become loose, and I can't get a tool to get in between the frame and the rear set. So I'm going to take it off this morning and get it fixed up.
All right, mate.
I'll tell you what, you've been doing a few miles on your bikes there, Rodney boy.
Let's see. The GSA has done 5,500 K since October.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
So I don't know that miles. What's that? 2,600 miles.
Yeah. No, you've been covering a lot of miles in the last few weeks, I believe, from what we've been seeing. You've been doing a lot of tripping.
I rode down to Victoria and back because there was a BMW. What was it? Gala day or something like that. For 2 days, just to get all the bikes from Australia around. Predominantly, they were mostly Victorian and Tasmanian riders, a couple of New South Wales riders, and 3 guys from Queensland. But the Queensland guys coming down, because it was about 4,500 k's round trip. A long way. Too long. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get this bike fixed up. Have a
okay, mate.
Hey, good to see you. Good to see
you, bud. Take care.
Nice to meet you, mate. Nice to meet you.
Take care, Ron.
See you in Wales.
Yeah, we'll see you in Wales. Yeah, well, let's say we're going to have a meeting in Wales, mate.
Yeah, it's not going to be far before it happens. It won't be long before I'm there.
Yeah, absolutely. You take care, mate.
All the best, guys.
See you later, buddy.
See you later.
Mate.
I'm going to have to drop off this one as well. I've got work in the office in the morning, so got to get me beauty sleep, clearly.
Well, it's nice to see that somebody's paying their taxes to keep us pensioners. That's good. I like that. Thank you, mate.
I do like to think that the tax they take off me goes to people I know. I know it
Yeah,
doesn't,
thank
but
you.
I like to
Thank
think
you.
it does.
Thank you.
You like to
Thank
think, yeah.
I like to think
Thank you.
it goes to somebody deserving.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Rich.
I appreciate it, Rich.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Anyway, all I will say is, you're spending my money. Don't be spending it on San Miguel.
No, I won't. I'll spend it on a new bike for next year or this year.
New bike or a proper warm beer.
Yeah. Yeah, go ship.
All right, I'll see you chaps later.
See you
See you
later.
later. Take care.
See you later, Rich. Tell her, mate. Tell her.
I'm going to follow suit and bugger off myself, gents.
I thought you would.
All right, mate. Well, he's already in bed, isn't he, you know?
Yeah,
Kept
you know what?
I started a new job in January, and I'm not used to getting up at 6 o'clock every morning. So.
Oh, fucking hell, really?
Get the vibe.
Bimbles, sing us a little ditty. Bimbles.
You lay him on that. You want him to go to sleep, not start screaming.
You reckon it's 2 6 o'clocks in the day, then?
It's what, mate?
Hey, Kev.
Yes, I didn't know there were 2 6 o'clocks in the day.
Not until January.
Yeah, mate. We'll get the meet up this year, mate. Anyway, also you can have a blast on the old 12, mate, and we'll get the sort of finally meet and have a beer, man, at some point.
Yeah, I've sorted out, mate. We'll definitely sort it out this year.
Yeah, no doubt. You take care, boy. We'll see you soon.
Right, I'll see you on the next one.
See you later, mate.
Yeah, but
Okay, hello, mate. Right.
Well, if we hadn't started so late, we'd have been all right, wouldn't we?
Would have been, but we're okay because we're still awake. You know what I mean? I obviously work fucking 12 hours, but I'm so used to sleeping about 3 or 4 hours a day when I'm on night shift. I don't really give a shit anymore. You know, I don't sleep. You know, just become used to being tired. I suppose quite regularly. My wife's moaning at me because as soon as I get home from work and I'm asleep within half an hour.
Oh, we all do that. That's part of life, mate. You got to do that.
You know, that's just one of those things. I don't know, mate. I never used to. I always think that I look at the youngsters now going out at night. You know, me boy and my stepson and the girls and whatever, and I think, fucking hell, you know, 2 hours into a night out in a town, you want to come home and have a kit, you know?
I don't, mate. I like a good 12, 13 hour on the fucking piss as well.
I would do, mate. Seriously, I mean,
I done one the other day. I went in the pub at 11 o'clock and left out at 11 o'clock at night.
Really?
Not too bad, yeah. Piss and handcuff, mate.
I'll tell you what, you remember the Royal William, mate? We obviously it was in the bands, and we were headlining all the bands. We were doing this big charity thing down there, and me and Steve got in, the bass player. We got in there about 9 o'clock in the morning, set all the gear up, and there's about another 12 bands playing throughout the whole day in the evening. And obviously, from the time we got there, I mean, Pete was our mate in the pub, the landlord, and we were drinking from 9 o'clock till the time when we went on stage. And I tell you what, mate. We were told we're the worst sounding band ever in that pub, right? To be honest with you, right? None of us could even remember getting on stage, let alone playing, right? Seriously, I couldn't remember anything about it. We had to ask people what it was like. Did I play?
I've done that.
Yeah, and the lady at the time, she said, "Did you realise you fell asleep halfway through on your drum kit, and somebody had to give you a nudge, right?" To wake you back up so you could start playing again. I don't remember.
It's bad, isn't it?
Seriously.
I used to be in a band, and we've had we just got totally pissed, totally arseholed, gone on stage, done your set, come back off again. So the next morning you wake up and say, I don't know, it's like it didn't happen. You know what I mean? You're like,
yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm playing tonight. I better get my arse into gear. It's like, last night.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, bloody good times, though. Bloody good times.
All I'm saying is thank God video cameras weren't so prevalent back then.
Yeah, well, mate. I mean, yeah, shit, man. I mean, it's Christ alive. I mean, that's. I suppose it's like my stepfather in the bands when he was playing. He was playing in the late '60s. Obviously, it's all cine film, you know, and with no sound.
Yeah.
So you got it's funny because as kids we had to watch all this reel-to-reel stuff. You know, the old projector and the screen that used to come down from the ceiling, right? And you used to have to watch all this band stuff with the band playing, but there's no sound.
So
you had to measure.
What did your dad do?
He was Stefan. He was a bass player in a bands for years. He still plays actually.
What double band?
Just bass guitar, prop bass guitar. But they're in a harmony band. They're called Harmony Express, and their biggest break. They used to play all the American air bases over in Germany and the Azores and stuff like that, and over here. And they toured with the Four Tops.
Yeah.
Yeah, they toured with the Four Tops, and they had their big break. They nearly had their big break with Huey Green with Opportunity Knocks back in 1971.
Huey Green.
Fucking Spooey Green's Opportunity Knocks in 1971. Just as they been given the chance to actually go onto this program and compete, you know what the program was all about with the old clap on. I mean, it's a different bag of nails. You get fucking clinic for that sort of stuff nowadays. But the point being, they had this chance, and I think it was the guitarist decided that he didn't want to know anymore, and he just fucking quit the band, and that was it. They had the opportunity, he didn't knock anymore, that was it. So they split up, and he just went there.
We had a different. I think we had a different drum about once a month, because the first one like shacked up with some bird and just disappeared. He never came. Went to lower stuff, and he never came back. Yeah, and then the next one he got sentenced to jail because he got caught pissing down an entry. And a copper stood behind him and went, "Oi, what's your game?" And he turned around and clocked this copper one. He got arrested, got nicked.
Yeah, Jesus, man, I'll tell you. Amazing,
3 months for it in a copper.
Really? Jesus, man.
Yeah. So we needed another drummer.
Yeah. Terrible.
I was lead guitarist and bass vocalist. How do you put lead and bass together? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you didn't know Weggy at the time, because he was a bit of a drummer, weren't you, Weggy?
Yeah, I was drumming. I started drumming young, but I was drumming with local bands. I suppose a highlight of our drumming in them days was the fact that we supported some good bands. Dubby's Rusty Nuts is a big bikers band. Skeggy probably heard of them. And they're very well-known rock band and blues band, bikers band, yeah. And I suppose the biggest one we supported was I supported Nico, the drummer from Iron Maiden, as well. So that was a good one.
So the difference
that was local, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the difference is you was heavy rock, so to speak.
Yeah.
Mine was all sort of swing and rock and roll and so on, you know.
Yeah, but so it's like Hepcat. I mean, his was all Stray Cats type stuff.
Yeah, he's rockabilly. Yeah, he was a bass player.
Yeah, well, he plays a lot of that on his video. Yeah, he plays a lot on his videos sometimes.
Yeah,
he puts that 50 stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah, a stand-up double bass, so not a bass guitar.
Yeah. No, it was a typical. As I class as the like the Stray Cats type of thing.
Yeah,
it's all good stuff like that. Yeah, fantastic. I missed the live, really. I haven't played since. Well, the unfortunate thing was the best mate and my best man, Steve. Unfortunately, he passed away in 2000. We were going to reform the band after a sort of 3-year break, and unfortunately, his use of narcotics and stuff unfortunately took his life too early, and that was that really. And so we knocked on the head, and carried on, not really playing anything, to be honest. I'd love to do it. I'd love to play live again, but I spoke about this not so long back. It's just really with work hours and life as it is now, I don't think I'd get a chance to do it now, really. Not with the rehearsal time and the rehearsals needed, and then playing every weekend and stuff. Life changes, doesn't it? Your priorities are completely different.
Trouble is as well, Wiggy, at the moment, the venues are not so much there as well.
Yeah, got that.
All the clubs and that, like my club used to spend like 14 grand a year on entertainment 10 years ago, and we're spending 1,000 now, or a couple of thousand a year.
I'll tell you
what, 14,000 in them days.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell you what, Andy, we would have never made it anywhere if it weren't for mine as well first.
Yeah.
Coming from a mining town as well, Mansfield, it's like if it weren't for miners' welfares, we wouldn't have had a career. It was just early on, and the miners' welfares, the CIU clubs,
Yeah. See, most of the CIU clubs now are not doing that much entertainment anymore. Say that mine's not,
Can't afford them.
Oh, it's like, of course, Andy knows the old Westgate Ward. I mean, they used to promote. I don't know if they still have live music there. Probably do, but not in not the extent that they do. But the thing is, ours was obviously all, mainly all pubs, local establishments, and then we was just all playing further afield. That was all sort of pubs, clubs, and all rock venues. Of which I'd have to say probably 85 to 90% of them are not even there anymore. They're probably a lot of them are Aldi's and Tesco's Expresses and mini Sainsbury's and all that sort of shit. That's what's happened to them. They're all gone. It's a hell of a shame. We did see a change. Bear in mind that a lot of the fraternity was the bikers, we were obviously that type of band. And, you know, we were even saying in the mid-90s, a lot of the pubs that were essentially music-based were slowly slipping into the restaurant food arena. And, you know, you'd phone up a place where you'd sort of regularly play, and they say, well, sorry, we're not having live bands anymore. What's that then? Oh, we decided we go into the food. We you know, and they did. A load of them went into food and stuff. But I think I have to say that I personally find that the biggest thing that really killed the whole thing, apart from the fact that you can buy booze so cheap in supermarkets nowadays, was a smoking ban. Oh, that killed it. They killed it.
Oh God, did it? Yeah. That's why my club we haven't actually banned vaping in the club.
No,
because we don't want to. There's so many people give up smoking and go on to vaping. We don't want to force them outside. And if they say, "Oh, I ain't going to bother anymore," you're going to lose more trade. You know. So we've kept vaping within the club.
Absolutely.
Best, you know, business-wise, you know.
We understand the dangers of smoking and that. We've all pretty much all of us have been smokers at some point. I mean, I still am, but we all know the dangers that are supposedly prevailed with that one. But vaping, it is what it is, isn't it? Yeah, I can't see anything harmful in the fact that sometimes the clouds are so thick I can't see where I'm walking. You know what I mean? But
well, yeah, we wouldn't if somebody came in our club and
Max, old chap.
We'd say, look, you know, enough, you know. Just be a bloody vapor and not a fucking cloud chaser, you know.
Billy,
anyway, I'll tell you what though. I'll tell you what, Wiggy, our first one will be in April, won't it? That'll be the Kesgrove Bell, won't it?
It will be, mate. Yeah, I've actually been the last week. I've been trying to get a day for that, but I can't get anything off a site, Andy.
No,
I can't at all. No.
He's going to have one, isn't he? Because he's had it for the last 7 years, isn't he? So, like start of the season, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. It's always a good start of the season, Andy. You know, but well, hopefully, mate. You know, everybody's health will stay good, and the weather and everything, and I like to think that. Last year was a bit financially tough for me, I must admit. And you don't divulge details all the time, but that's one of the reasons I really didn't make as many meets and do as many miles as I would like to have done. I think finances had to go elsewhere a lot of the time, you know. So, unfortunately, you'd like to you people invite you to these meets and you plan them and you put them together and you plan. You think, God, I'd love to go there. I'd love to go there. And you've seen all these.
We're going to have to try that. We're going to have to try and see if we can hook up with the Triumph Day because that was a bit of a washout last year, wasn't it?
That was, mate.
The Ace Cafe.
Yes, mate.
Yeah.
As for me for going on these ride outs and all that last year, I couldn't be asked. Joking. No, really, like you lot, it was personal life gets in the way. But I managed to come down and see you two.
I was just about to say you came to me.
Yeah.
Well, us lot that are here, barring Bimble, obviously, who lives sort of quite a few more miles away. That's lot here. And I've not met the lad. I'm looking forward to meeting Bimble, as we've spoken about many times, and sort of as we all will get together, hopefully more than once this year. But obviously, us, yeah.
Wiggy, who was the guy who came up from Cornwall or Devon to the Cobb Dock? He came up, did he? Had dinner at. It was Larry, was it? Yeah, Larry Davis. He came up from Cornwall, or Devon.
Yeah, well, we invited because obviously, you know, as with Skeggy and when they came down for the Cobb Dock, we invited.
I was going to come to that. I was going to try and get to that.
Yes, mate. Well, I said to you before, you're quite welcome. I
was looking forward to it, dude. I just had to get back. There was stuff going on.
Oh, I know, mate. It's not.
I was in. I went to the Sausage Fest the day before that in Portsmouth or wherever it was at Loomies. That was a long old journey on the DRZ. That was did that all in one day there and back. But it was good fun. But I ate like Methuselah for about 2-3 days after that.
I was hoping to get to that one as well, but life gets in the way.
It does, that's why I didn't make any of the others, Dave. It's just real life gets in the way, doesn't it? So it can't.
It does, mate. It does. You know, and it's an unfortunate sort of thing. You know, it's sometimes you think, you know, you look at other people and what they do, and they manage to get on all these runs and rides, and you think, I wish I could. But you know, you've got to weigh it up sometimes. You think, well, you still got
priorities, isn't it?
You've got a wife at home. You still got your kids, and you still got your working hours, and you still got.
That's it.
general things that you have to do.
And there's plenty more rides, isn't there? You grab your moments while you can, don't you? So
there's always going to be another ride. That's
right.
Mate, yeah. But I have to say, I must admit, we had a few highlights and a lot of the runs, about with Andy and stuff. I think the highlight for my particular year last year was Hunstanding, mate. I enjoyed that.
Brilliant.
And that was,
a lot of bikes there look massive.
Yeah, again, we had an awesome weather. You know what I mean? It makes a difference, doesn't it?
Oh, mate, that was bloody unfortunate, really, because the Saturday was going to be the original day, and obviously it was just so rained so hard that it just wasn't viable for most people to go. It was completely ruined the effect of the day, and the Sunday was completely in contrast, mate. That was fantastic,
unbelievable. I was so gutted for Larry and Tony because they'd made the effort. The only two that turned up on the Saturday.
Yeah.
Even though I tried my hardest to put the message out there, don't come, it's pissing, and they sort of went, no, I'm coming anyway. And I'm
if I remember right, Phil was already on his way at the time, but because he was stopping up here anyway, he diverted when he read the Facebook page halfway.
That's right,
yeah. That's a shame, but I suppose really, that was by far, unfortunately for Larry and Tony, but fortunately for us, mate, it turned out to be a fantastic day, and that all started obviously myself, Andy, and Ian, aka Johnny Cactus, coming up, and then meeting Dave and everybody else. It just rolled into a fantastic day all round. And fortunately for me, and I hadn't come off the night shift that particular week, and that was a far better day for me physically. And the fact I managed to actually start, awake on the trip home, which was slightly different than the year before.
Yeah, but you had a black visor.
Yeah,
the black visor.
You had a black visor. Yeah, I said to you, I said, Weggy, shall we have a cup of coffee and something to eat? Because we're out all day. And I said, Andy, I've got a bit of a problem. I've got a black visor. It was fucking pitch black when we got to the A40. I'm like, how the fucking hell was he seeing?
I weren't, mate.
Eyes out on stalks.
Yeah.
I always take two. I always take my clear with me when I'm taking my black.
Weggy doesn't. Weggy doesn't.
If I'm going to do any real distance, I do, Dave. I take the clear one as well. But I much prefer a ride with a black visor. This particular day, I understand it. I didn't do. I thought, it'll stay light to a decent time, but it did. But you never know how long you're going to sort of talk about. And
how sunny it was. You know how sunny it was. Although I had my black visor on, all the way up there, I had the sun in my eyes all the way.
Yeah.
We had great fun while we were there, and then when it was time to come home, all the way back, I had sun in my eyes.
I think it was yours and Bex's videos was like, I can't see.
Yeah.
But,
that was a stonking day.
That was great. His trip back, obviously, we sort of left, and he obviously went back to his wife. I can't remember where we left him there, Thetford, I think. And and I've got to say, Andy, because of me dark visor now, I was actually struggling to keep up with Andy because I was getting harder and harder to see. So I was trying to stay as close to the view of his rear light as I possibly could. A bit silly about it. But fucking giving Andy his dues and that, he was fucking flying, man. I thought, if I go any faster, man, I'm going to be wearing a birch tree, you know what I mean? So I thought, it must have been jolly as hell, man. So I've completely and utterly blown that ZX12 piece of shit way in the back. Gone, man. And there he is.
I thought the best bit, Weggy, was when we got behind them cars and we couldn't get past the horse box and all that. And there was about 5 or 6 of them, and I dropped the whole lot, didn't I? Then you came up behind me, didn't you? About 5 or 6 cars. We burst through the lot of them.
Yeah, mate, complete. I'll tell you, Andy, mate, that ZZR, mate, it's got a hell of a turn of speed, really. There's no two ways about it. We're talking about older bikes. And, there's still an impeccable piece of machinery. So I understand why you've probably found it hard, just quickly going back to what you're saying about possibly thinking about another bike. Something like that is, once you've found it and you've enjoyed it and you know what it can give, the sort of feedback and the sort of ride it gives, it's a hard thing to replace unless it's something that's exceptional.
It says that our 1400 in all wells.
Yeah.
A grey one with all the carbon exhaust and all that.
Yeah.
I want about $6,500 for it.
Wow.
Go for
it. I had a look at that and I was tempted, very tempted. But all I got was about 5 or 6 horsepower more than what I got.
Yeah.
So,
But then again, does that
in the
5.5, 6 horsepower make it a totally different ride? You know.
Yeah, but
that would be
also
smaller.
losing 5 pounds in weight will make a totally different ride.
Hey!
Ooh.
Hey, I'm only a couple of pounds overweight.
I'm talking all of us, not just one. I'm talking in general.
I could shoot 4 or 5 stone. I should be happy.
I'd be happy with about 4 stone. No, but I had looked at that, and I'll tell you what, it's a beautiful bike, but I just don't see the point. It's, you know, I know the ZZR 1400's smaller, you know, lighter and probably more manoeuvrable, because ZZR 12s are pretty fucking naff for manoeuvring, but you know, don't seem worth paying all that money for something that's not going to get you much more, you know. Yeah. And as for the Harley, well, that's a different bloody story, isn't it? But there you go.
Yeah, you say the ZZR's naff. I mean, I don't actually. I know you're the owner of it. And you've had it for a lot of years, but the feedback I get is the fact that they are a particularly decent handling bike. I mean, they're not a sports bike, are they? They never were built as a sports bike.
Sport Tourer. Yeah, Sport Tourer. I mean, you know,
I've
been all over France on it. You know, I've been miles and miles all over France on it with the missus on the back and everything, loaded up. You know,
foreigners.
Woman Wolf Riders going to bed, I think.
Is she?
Yeah.
Well, we really tell you what. I don't know if she's obviously watching it, and we've really been really nice to have Kat join us. To be honest with you, but if that's
I missed loads of comments, so yeah, it was a little bit going. Big Kev's there as well. Hello, Big Kev.
Hello, Big Kev, mate. And I want to say hello, Kat. You know, I know Kat's been suffering with her back and stuff, so we wish her all the best with that one.
Yeah, get well soon.
You know, definitely, and you know, next time, Kat. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I think, you know, if this has come across as okay, I think obviously we're missing. We're missing the Q&A, obviously. Yeah. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to look at the option with the live stream and then see how I can make that work.
Do you know Octane Moto, Wiggy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a video on it. Have a look.
Does he?
Yeah.
Right, I'll give it a look in, mate.
Set up live streams, and I think he shows you how to do the YouTube chat as well. So
yeah,
it's not so long. So I watched the other day.
Yeah, I know. I obviously saw, you know, promotions. Obviously, me and you sort of we have the all lady stream, wasn't it? We joined.
Yeah.
We just happened to sort of, you know, see the stream promoted, and we sort of watched these young ladies over in the States, and I think it's Miss Nelly from Australia as well, I believe, and that was entertaining, wasn't it? You know.
Yeah, because Killswitch Queen just held the last one, didn't she? It was quite funny. Yeah. It was good fun.
Yeah,
so.
But you know, we just sort of having to watch it now. I think we were just sort of having a laugh and taking a piss a little bit. But yeah, but that was obviously YouTube, the streaming live thing. So yeah, I'm gonna have to learn a little bit about how it works, because I wanted to set this up. I wanted to get this going, you know, for the lads now. Because to be quite honest with you, I think we all miss the old Hangouts.
Yeah,
definitely.
A lot of subscribers say so as well, don't they? The ones who don't actually come on it, they do miss these coming up because they like to watch them, you know. Or,
they like the banter and they like the Q&A. Yeah. The trouble is, it's so easy to get into the banter and forget about the Q&A, isn't it? You know when it's up.
Yeah.
Well, I went on one the other day and I couldn't do both at the same time. I couldn't do the chat and talk to people. I couldn't get my head around it. I was too tired. So
I think the great thing, you know, I've been obviously joining the Hangouts now. I mean, I've been a biker for years and years and years. It's only the last couple of years where I got to know all these lads and stuff. We've all become good friends and whatever, and we all have. And that's probably about 2 years ago I first started joining the Hangouts. So I know the rest of the lads here were all already on the Hangouts with Andy B.
The first ever. Well, actually, it was Jim Payne did the very first ever Hangout.
Did he really?
Was it?
Yeah. Jim Payne did the first one, and we all had to get a kitchen implement, like a wooden spoon or something, and hold it there, and say, I want to talk. It lasted about 5 minutes.
Proper old school hangout here.
Oh, he says the whole idea was he'd be able to see who was holding the spoon up and say, yes, yes, Skeggy, what do you want? You know, or and so on, you know. and sort of control the way people talk that way, so you don't bleed over each other. And it's like, no matter what you try, you're going to bleed over each other.
Well, I'll tell you what.
No, you're not. You can do that.
I've got to see a man about dog.
No, I was saying, you say, I mean, obviously, Bimbo, I think you've probably been watching the Hangouts for quite a time. I don't know when you've actually...
Yeah, I was just in no position to join in back then, so...
Yeah, that's great. It's fantastic you joined, mate. I thought I'd send you, sort of give you the link anyway. And
yeah, well, you've done so before, haven't you? So, and I've just, again, I've not been in the position to, but yeah, I figured, because everyone was saying they were convinced you couldn't see the chat, so I thought I'd come and tell you, and then I was going to jump out, but I figured I'd stay for it.
No, mate. Why should you, mate? I mean,
Pleasure, mate. Yeah,
it's great because I mean, at the end of the day, and also if we got the right things, it's not about promotional about any of our channels or anything. It's just the fact that it's a good laugh all getting together.
Look at this and go, I'm not watching them then.
I mean,
Sons of antiquity.
But the thing is that does give people to think, well, he's a funny character. I mean, we used to have, as you probably know, we obviously with Andy Bees. I mean, we had Bobby Beast Rider. He started to do Hangouts. I mean, fucking hell, we used to have a laugh on them ones, man. I'll tell you, really did. They were less structured than say, for instance, Andy Bees, and because of the way that it all used to fall into line. I mean, we used to have some laughs, didn't we, Skeggy? Dave Downey used to, I mean, Jasper Chase joined on there a couple of times, and there was one particular time when I thought, I'm going to stay in the background, but I'm going to promote all these jokes in the side chat, right? And I just had people cracking and laughing up. The viewers couldn't see nothing. All they could see was people on the panel just laughing.
We were wetting ourselves.
Right. And Bobby was trying to be not serious, but he was trying to stage this 2-hour hangout. And all he kept doing was laughing all the time, And that was funny. And some of the characters have been on there, but yeah, say obviously Skeggy's held 1 or 2 hangouts. Keith's done well on his, and
Woman Friday did one as well, didn't she?
Yes, he most certainly did. Yeah. And I believe. Have you, Dave?
I've done the longest one so far.
Have you?
11 hours.
Yeah, we did a few long ones. We just didn't. They weren't live for that long. We sort of did the 2 or 3 hours.
Oh God, we used to talk at the end, didn't we? And
I'm not joking.
Hours.
Me and Mad
Chaz. Yeah,
me and Mad Max Chaz. We sat. It must have been about 6 o'clock in the morning one morning. I was like, "Fuck, I'm going to bed."
I think me, you, and Chaz didn't we, for about another 2 or 3 hours? I think. Didn't we?
You don't realise you just sat talking and having a laugh, and
It's like all the American ones, isn't it? They don't start till like 2 in the morning.
No.
Yeah. That's just, if you ask them to start a bit earlier, though, they're like, I've been starting at 4 o'clock. I'm not doing that.
They all sit with their crash helmets on, don't they?
Yeah.
You might as well just turn your camera off if you're going to.
The really sad thing about it is Bimble sat there with his crash helmet on as well.
I'm still ugly with it, though. That's why I've got the camera off.
No, you can see too much.
Well, don't come any worse than me, mate. So I don't know what you're worried about.
No, Weggy, I'd be fucked if I just sat here with my helmet on. It's open face.
Yeah, give a shit. I'll tell you what, I think that's the great thing about it. At least you got nothing to fucking hide, mate. Of course, he's an ugly bastard. Well, I'll tell you when you meet me. When you see me in a meet, mate, you're not going to be fucking surprised when I take my helmet off.
I'll tell you what. I've had people get disappointed when I've met them for the first time, and I've not shook their hand and gone, "How you diddling?"
Dance, monkey, dance.
Yeah, honestly, I've had that where they've sort of shook my hand and they've gone, "Yeah," say something. Like what? How you diddling?
Well, I suppose I suppose it's sort of part of the paraphernalia that goes with the character and the channel, don't you?
It is, but I'm more likely to say, "I help me up," and leave it there. I help me up.
The thing is, I like to think that I don't know for a fact that we all are. We've sort of met each other on that. You're pretty much the same character in life as what you are.
No different.
Yeah, you're no different, mate. That's
none.
And as you're not hiding behind a helmet or a screen or anything else, So
take David for instance. He just sits there silently and judges people,
and then takes a piss. Yeah.
And is
I'm a listener. I listen to
normally pissed anyway.
Yeah.
Record it.
You what?
I say Andy's normally pissed anyway.
I do have this problem with beer. I must. I'm drinking my last drop now. Oh,
I tried about this last week. I don't want to break into another bottle because I know we're going to go off the air soon.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I saw fucking Bimble was knocking off wheels, not hills, man. I'll tell you, their relationship was fucking going one step further than I thought it would. So, I'll tell you what, I'll be straight up with you as well, mate. Bimble, man, I'll tell you, I've invited her to come over here, right, and stay here in Suffolk. Believe it or not. Oh, yeah, mate, seriously.
She's brilliant, mate. She's lovely. She is. She's well good fun.
And straight up, I said to her, I'll tell you what, if you do everything, she said she's definitely interested in doing it at some point. She's because I don't know whereabouts they live, actually, to be honest. Well, I can't remember.
But, California, don't they?
Yeah. Because the people she reacts with,
near the border.
The people she reacts with are all the people that are sitting here now. And obviously quite a few others, but all the people on this particular panel she reacts with and she knows and watches the videos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, I'll tell you what, I said, you come over to Suffolk. I said, you get the flights, and I said, we'll put you up for a couple of weeks and you meet everybody. We'll put a big meet together and do runs and guns as well.
Yeah,
I'll put the prices of the houses up in Essex for a couple of.
It is though, isn't it? It's the sort of thing we've done here. I mean, my place is like, oh, spare bedroom, yeah, it's open. Come and stop there. Come and stop here. And it's
the job me and Andy have said the last couple of years we're going to come and see Skeggy up in Skeg.
I'll tell you what, we're going to definitely come up in the spring.
Got to be done, mate. Bimble, you want to
come up? Yeah.
Everybody, let's all get together and do it, man. I mean, it's, at the end of the day, we only live once, don't we? Fuck it.
There's only one problem, Andy, and that is that we don't have any sheep here until winter.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay, mate. I'll bring me home. I'll bring one with me.
I'll bring one with me. What it is, they stick them in the Brussels fields to clear all the Brussels fields out.
What it is, what he can do is bring his own emergency inflatable one with him.
Oh, yeah. So I've got a couple of three in the cupboard. Be fine. I'll bring you one up as well, Skiggy. we can have a Tuesday.
Call that shish kebab, don't I?
Yeah. Spit roast.
Yeah. Oh dear.
What are you talking about, Lamsey? No,
you look just like your mother.
Oh, don't say that.
Twisted Grip has just said, Bimbo!
Bimbo, who?
Twisted Grip.
Twisted Grip. Where are you looking, Dave?
Oh, I've been
I'm hosting this bloody thing.
Twisty, all right, man.
You got to open your YouTube chat up as well.
Hold on, mate. Let me just.
I've told them, Dave. They don't listen.
Hold on, mate.
I've done it. The quality was just terrible.
Hello, Twisty. All right, mate.
You're not watching what you're doing. You're just watching the chat.
The bike is
I don't know how to get rid of. I don't know how to get rid of the rest. I had to watch the bloody thing again. It was awful.
There's some crap on
drink more,
the
gets
bike
rid of
is
it.
full. I'll tell you what, though.
You grabbed him by his what?
No. I'm just looking at. There's some upskirt videos on here. I don't know what they're fucking doing.
So what?
Yeah, no, that. Yeah, and Miss Milana Vanny Trub, hot than ATT girl. I don't know what the fuck. I'll beg it off there. Oh no, what we got here?
I think that's a whole nother video.
Hold on, dude.
Where are you looking? Because I can't see when I go on your video on on your YouTube channel. I can't see any comments on it whatsoever. I've got 10 watching, no comments.
I can't see sod all, mate.
Then refresh it.
I can only watch it on my channel. I can only watch this on my channel.
Yeah, I can watch the Hangout on the YouTube channel, but there's that delay as usual.
Yeah.
But there's no comments on it.
It's on the right-hand side. Have you got your full screen or have you got a part screen?
Full screen.
Oh, come out into a part screen. That'll be on the right.
Why didn't you tell me that? I'm looking at pictures.
Yeah, I'm looking at the video, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see it now?
Yeah.
There they are. There they are, look.
Oh, I got top 30.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
30 driving instructors.
Where are you getting all this from?
That's it. Hold on, mate.
He's on a different channel.
Lara Croft challenge.
A specialist
Look at your
channel.
own channel.
No, mate, no. This is a Lara Croft challenge, FHM 2006. Hold on. Yeah, like, oh, bollocks, what the fuck? Create a live stream. I don't want to create a live stream. Hold on, dude. Right, here we go. No, I'm back now. Right, I can't find it. I don't know what you're on about. I can't see it.
You broke the internet. You broke it.
The weird thing about this is I'm sat watching the YouTube one, but no fuckers talking. I'm thinking, what's going off here? And I suddenly realised I muted it.
Now, the funny thing is, Dave told me to piss off twice, and I thought the first time was bad enough, but then I heard it the second time about 10 minutes later. Right? There's a slight delay there, Dave. Dave?
Oh,
right.
by the way, Dave, it's your round.
Yeah, you know that. Run out of Spitfire, dude. Look.
It's about 19 seconds delay between this and the YouTube.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'd just like to thank every single person that has globally sat down and watched this tripe. It's been an absolutely fantastic evening, you know, but I'm not finished yet, so we'll just carry on, chat.
I fully apologise for anything that may have happened, that may have offended you or may not have offended you.
What this really is, we are
the quality you was expecting.
No.
I ain't apologising for shit.
We're not apologising for Sol makers. We are what we are. We're bikers. And we enjoy our lives and we have a good laugh and we talk about
It's your own fault for tuning in. Didn't you see the video?
If you wanna do something completely different, then I think it's still Big Brother still on the TV.
I have no idea. I don't have TV.
I know what's
No. I haven't had TV for about 3-4 years.
Yeah, I don't blame you. There's nothing worth watching.
I just borrow everything I need from the internet.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Yeah, don't blame you. Don't blame you, buddy.
I think a better word is purloin, Bimble. Purloin means to beg, to borrow, or to steal.
But, anyway, just to sort of wrap this one up, because I'm going to sort of get ready for bed in the morning. I'll tell you what, it's been an absolutely fantastic evening.
Great fun, guys.
But firstly, Bimble, it's been an absolute pleasure having you join us for the first time, mate. We've known you for a while.
Thanks for inviting me, man. Thanks.
You're an absolute star.
Pleasure to meet you guys. Been watching you for long enough, so it's nice to finally join you. So.
More than welcome, mate, to join us any time, mate. You know that. You know.
Well, as you say, we'll have to meet up for real at some stage. So.
You know that. Right then, man. Moving on to great stuff, Bimble, mate. Moving on to skating, mate. It's been actually fantastic, boy, to see you again, mate. That's been the first time this year.
Awesome, mate. Awesome, mate.
Yeah, fantastic, mate. I really enjoyed it. Moving on to Andy, mate. It's good to see you back on form, buddy, because I know obviously you've had a rough time the last few weeks.
Yeah, a couple of months, but I'm back now.
Yeah, absolutely. And
as soon as that warm up a bit, I'll be back, make a few vlogs. Yeah,
too right, mate.
Find a few old churches.
I won't lie, mate. I did it actually when I watched your video, mate. I thought he don't look well. He really don't look well, to be honest. No, seriously.
Well, you got a bit of colour in your cheeks now, so you're looking better.
I've had about 6 or 7 points here, so I'm all right there. So I know I'm better.
On the mend, boy.
I'm on the mend. If I can drink all this different beer that I got in front of me from Christmas, I'm doing well.
You're not a Smurf. With my camera, I look like a Smurf every time. I swear, blind.
That's why I got mine off, because I do actually look like a Smurf.
My camera don't do fuck alls. I'm still an ugly bastard. Anyway, moving on to Dave. Right, Dave, it's been an absolute pleasure, mate. And as I said, mate, it's condolences for the news. But as you say, life goes on, my man. It's been mighty fine to have you join the circus that has been this particular hangout. Fantastic. The amount of input you've been a special knockout. Right.
All I can say is good evening and welcome to the first hangout of the year, and I'm hoping it's going to be a good one, so stay tuned and let's see what happens.
I'll tell you what, you tell them, Dave. You tell them, mate, especially the ones in Australia, because I'll tell you what, they'll be watching it yesterday.
No, they've already watched it, mate.
Well, they've already watched it, but they'll watch it.
They've already watched it. Before Dave said it. They already said it.
Well, they have. So bollocks, they've all switched off and gone to bed, mate. No,
unless, of course, they're watching it on YouTube and then they're watching it 19 seconds later. Or 3 weeks later, or is it a month earlier? I can't remember.
I don't know. I'm not trying to think like this one out there, because obviously Rodney's now going to go on his bike, although he probably would have been getting up for work had he been sort of going to work. He's just had a big breakfast, probably the size of probably Hepcat Harleys, to be honest.
I'm trying to work out. I'm trying to work out Dave's thing, right? Because he is probably one of the nicest guys that you'd ever meet, but he never does fuck all.
No.
And then he's mastered life.
I'm trying to
You win at life, Dave. You win at life.
Yeah. It's just like
You've now become my new hero.
Brilliant.
He sits there, does fuck all, and everybody goes, I do like Dave. He's a nice guy.
He's absolutely fucking right. I hadn't really thought about that. I mean, sort of turn up.
Everybody else would be sort of looking at us and fucking gobshite. You know, but Dave, what a nice guy.
No, and I suppose if it was your party, right, and this geezer turned up as Dave, right, he'd come in, right, he'd throw his coat directly right over the top of your TV set, right. He'd come in, go straight to the fucking table, eat 3/4 of your food off the table, yeah. He'd go to the kitchen, right, and drink 75% of the beer.
He's always in the kitchen at parties.
Right? He'd throw up, he'd decide to go upstairs because he needed shit, he'd leave scrapies down the side of the pan, he'd come down 3/4 of a bog roll, right? He'd pick it up and he'd say, right, I'm off. He'd go out the door and everybody would say, yeah, he's a fucking lovely bloke, that geezer.
What a nice guy.
You know what? You know, I hope he comes back again.
Top bloke.
Because he's fucking knockout, mate. Knockout. I'll tell you what, I wish I'd invited him.
I have a magic spell over everybody.
I like that. Wish you'd invited him. You mean say he just turned up?
Let
yourself in.
He does absolutely fine.
He even crashed the fucking party. Oh, Dave, I love you.
Brilliant, mate.
That's my feeling.
And that, my friend, is what it's all about, isn't it? Huh? That's all about the laughs at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah, you got to grab them while you can, anyway.
Fucking hell, mate, yeah. Yeah, we got too many more fucking years to do it, so.
Trouble is, Ricky, what less than you.
I'll tell you what, you never know, do you? Just never know, mate.
I'll tell you what, Andy. Don't move to Australia. You get even less time. You'll die.
30 seconds fucking quicker.
Oh, no, it's a good 12 hours sooner, isn't it?
Oh, 12 hours. Yeah, I'll be in the future, won't I?
Yeah, you'll die 12 hours quicker.
Oh, my God, I'm not going over there then. I'm staying here.
But I'm just saying, it's such a vast country there. They've got a time difference between left and right now. Seriously. Yeah.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
Mad, isn't it?
I know. They're crazy. Anyway, so I'll tell you what, it's been an absolute pleasure. Fantastic.
We've got a time difference down here. The further into Cornwall you get, the slower it gets.
Yeah, I know. It's that.
The more toes.
Not banjo music.
It's funny you
say
say
like Suffolk again.
Suffolk and Norfolk, mate. It's the same. Suffolk and Norfolk, mate. As soon as you get over that Suffolk-Norfolk border, mate, I'll tell you what, the fucking difference is just night and day, mate. It really is. You know?
Yeah.
There's more shit. There's more shit in the streets. Yeah.
I'll have you know they're called refugees. Leave them alone.
There's a certain sort of how do you put it? A certain slowness that sort of grows as you sort of move further into Norfolk, and then you get to places like Durham, mate. And the whole fucking thing stopped completely. Yeah, and you get there and you think, do you know what? This is one of Bimble's videos.
It gets a bit trippy, does it?
Actually, he could broadcast from Durham, couldn't he?
Right? He could do Durham. He could do Durham.
You've got to go to Durham, mate. You've got to do a Bimble Durham video, mate. Isn't it?
That would be fantastic.
I keep meaning to go to that place. Where did they film The Prisoner? In
Wales, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I keep meaning to go there.
Oh,
get one of them big bubbles, you know what I mean? Run around.
Bimble in a big bubble or big bubble.
Yeah.
They're the fucking because I used to.
Oh, you're younger than me, aren't you? It's probably Ubba Bubba.
I remember exactly what.
Yeah, that's more my generation. Yeah.
Fucking great balls, weren't they? And they just.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, they were, weren't they?
Whacking great balls.
They were the bikers balls, mate. Bikers
wrote a song about
that. Yeah, they were. Yeah. But I'll tell you what, yeah, again, come back there. We've now got 11 viewers, so we might as well start for another 5 minutes. Right? Let's go.
Oh,
pandering to the masses.
Yeah, cheers for that. I'll go and open another fucking litre of beer, shall I?
Right, Weggy, where's your loo? I just need to go and have a crap.
I'll tell you what.
What's up with you, Dave? Asking. Usually just.
Normally
And you'll always find him in the toilet at parties.
I'll tell you what. You say that you want to go in Kingsland fucking McDonald's, man. After that geezer had been in there, I'll tell you.
Been to Glastonbury Festival a few times. I've never used the toilets there.
When I went in there, right? When I went in there, I went to get a coffee, right? There was at least 17 people queuing up, right, for burgers. Dave went to the shit house, man. I'll tell you what. I turned around, there was only 2 people left. Right?
Nice fella, though. He's a nice guy, though. You know.
He's a fantastic bloke.
Such a nice guy.
Spectacular guy.
Unbelievable. Nicest guy you could ever meet.
Best bloke ever. Right, you shares a pound, mate. I'll tell you what, if you only indicator spares,
yeah.
That's when he piss in your pocket and you still love him.
Oh, thanks for warming me side up.
Oh, thank you for warming up my pocket.
It is cold. I was just thinking about you, trying to warm your leg up.
I'll tell you what, on his bike, you look like fucking something out of Mad Max, mate, with that helmet. I'll tell you. That fucking great old mane walking around the back.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I hope Emma's not still watching this. Oh, dear.
Oh, man, what a classic evening. Anyway, it's been an absolute pleasure, chaps.
Yeah.
All right, safe. All take care. It's been fantastic to see you all. I'm now going to piss off if you're not working in the morning, yeah? That's been great.
Nice. Lovely.
And I'll set this one up again in a couple of weeks. How's about that?
Awesome.
Oh, lovely.
A pleasure, guys.
Yeah. I didn't really want to say that, did I?
And you. That's about right, though, isn't it? Well, I'll tell you what, Wiggy, once you've got it sorted, you're going to have to come over to mine and show me how to do it, and then I'll do a couple. Okay? But you're going to have to come over here and show me through it with my little Amy, and she'll get it, you know what I mean?
I'll tell you what, Amy will probably show me how to fucking do. I'll probably come over yours and she'll say, no, Weggy, you're a prat. Right there.
What are you fucking doing?
What are you fucking doing?
By the way, you know you rode over here, you know you got fucking nails in your tyres.
Tyres, you've got no fucking wheels left.
Yeah, this round here, without you fucking knowing about, we're surrounded by fucking builders. Yeah.
You're riding a sheep home, mate.
One bricks.
Yeah. By the way,
Now do one.
Yeah, that's all. Fuck off. Good night.
Good night,
guys.
Awesome.
Good night, man.
Oh dear.
Oh, what a peach. Good night, everybody. I'm now going to stop the proverbial broadcast. In 2 weeks' time, we will have another endeavour into the brains of. In fact, to be honest with you, we'll just have Dave. Dave's going to have the whole
Dave's going to, just Dave.
I'll sit there doing this for 2 hours.
You should just call the Hangout that from now on, Dave.
Yeah. The hangout with Dave.
I've already got a channel named after
Just about to say, they should have a TV program after that, shouldn't they? A TV channel.
And I'll tell you what, he could always do a section on how to behave at parties.
Oh, we've already discussed that.
Help yourself and take a shit.
Yeah, we've already discussed that. That'll be Dave Garvin.
How to be the nice guy.
Oh, we got banter
parties.
Take a dump and one of everything.
You know that, but if you remember the videos with the promotional videos, actually, to do with not being fucking seen, I can't remember exactly how they used to go there, but it's incontinence pants for bikers.
Tenor ladies.
They were, yeah. Incontinence pants for bikers, right? And that was all to do with riding visible. But to be honest with you, if your legs are full of shit, right, because you've got these incontinence pads, you tried fucking riding invisible with 2 tons of shit down each leg, right? And Andy knows all about it because he actually used to have a pair, he reckons, and they were quite promotional.
Yeah, I had Harley pair, didn't I?
What a NASA nappy.
Pads.
Yeah.
Harley pads.
What a fantastic night. See you later.
Come on, mate.